I'm ready to go. Hit that like button and subscribe. Care, row, or nothing. Once again, live and direct. Live and direct. We're about 8 minutes late. We always come on. We schedule it an hour early so people can get their little nonsense out the way, get their little questions out the way if they choose to ask any. Hit that like button and subscribe. What up, Max? A beautiful day. Last time I checked, press one. Yes, Brother Sanchez. Yes, Brother Sanchez. Yes, don't do it, Brother Sanchez, is what they told his ass. Don't do it, Sanchez. Do not respond. Press one. Give this man no action, please. No. He just had to. You know why? I'm going to tell you all the reason why. Because Brother Sanchez has had hate in his heart for Mr. Gillespie for a very long time. Press one. And pretending like you don't ain't gonna fool me. It may fool others. You may even fool yourself. Press one. Press one. But, sir, hit the like button and subscribe with your retarded self. Yeah, I called you retarded because we in the bungalows and we at the school of retardation. They call it the hard knock life, democratic lifestyle. Press one. Never able to elevate non-compos mentis. Press one. But it ain't your fault because you legally insane. So Dr. Gillespie is going to teach you something, boy. Press one. Hashtag 54. These niggas over there are retarded. Y'all can't be getting mad at me because I'm showing my audience and your audience is looking on how retarded this shit is and have been for quite some time. You can't get mad at me. Y'all birthed Kev Rowe. What you talking about? We in the dark. We the only light in a dark space. Press one. We the only light in a dark space. So we gotta be extra professional, but yet democratic. Press one because a lot of these people ain't really able to understand behind rap lyrics. Press one. The only thing they know is rap lyrics. These little boys like this. This is the protection unit I was talking for around that womb. See, this whole divine womb and this black woman is God or this woman is God is the temptation of Satan, is what Satan tricked Eve with. And I'm just here to expose it. Stay out your feelings. You don't want to be here. This is a democracy. You do have a choice. Press one. So to me, the divine womb, press one, and I'm from Los Angeles. Press one. The divine womb creates retardated. Press one. I know it's supposed to be retarded, but retardated. And they stuck in the metaphysical paradigm and the spectrum they can't get free from. So instead of taking the blessing of natural healing, they refusing. They exorcism. Press one. They being exposed for being over here watching too much. But I don't care about you watching Kev Gills. I set it up that way for you to look at me and take this good knowledge. And since I'm doing so much good with the knowledge, I want to show you all the difference between what a person do with good knowledge or good and evil and turn it evil. Press one. So y'all not my enemies. Y'all more like life lessons and living examples. See, this is the higher learning. Press one. This is Cavro University. This is higher learning and understanding. Press one. So this ain't no beef. You little boys is just way down there at the bottom of the intellectual daydreaming. Y'all like Bebe's kids mixed with a little bit. No, not mixed with y'all like Bebe's kids. The new age black community, y'all like Bebe's kids and Rugrats. One room is Bebe's kids, the next room is the Rugrats. Press one. La 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 la. La 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 la. Elmo's world now in Rugrats and in the press one Bebe's kids. They all doctors and lawyers. Press one without telescopes and legal degrees. Press one. Hit the like button. This virtual world is crazy. You got to be able to see him. You feel me? So he been dissing the Bible and all of this and proving Serapis and all of this mumbo coming at the Muslims. But soon as you touch on what he's selling and what he dreaming, he getting his feelings. Press one. See, I touched on Kali Ma and Lord Shiva, and I kind of got them in their feelings for a reason. You feel me? It was to agitate them a little bit, get them talking, let them know what level I was on, mentally, spiritually, and beyond. And they all got to moving around. Now, Taz was over there. Shout out to Taz, exclusive. You a funny nigga. I'm over there watching Brother Sanchez. I see myself on the screen. Prince, one, the thumbnail pop up. The real reason people don't watch Kev Gills. You mad in the motherfucker. The real reason you don't watch Kev Gills. Press one. Oh, yeah, they with the low vibration, feminine energy. The real reason people don't watch Kev Gills, but he up and say something very intriguing. I'm watching this shit, right? Taz, he say some shit like, hey, Taz, no, brother. You know, he real slow and drunk. Oh, no, brother. He said something to me. Taz is like, hey, don't do it. Stop right now. You know, pause, press button. Don't fuck with Kev. Press button. Taz over there with the light beams trying to get his attention. Tell him don't do it. It's the reason why Kev doing this. Even let that shit burn out. Don't get that nigga no. Shout out to Taz. Don't give Kev no. Press one. Kev Rowe University. He get on it. He say, no, Taz. He say, no, Taz, this is some words. Verbatim, press what? He say, no, Taz. See, I really ain't got no issue with Hassan Campbell and Bullets Gotti. No. Anytime I attacked him, it was to make Kev Gills mad. Press one. Why would he want to make Kev Gills mad while attacking Hassan Campbell? Well, it's because of what he said about my children back in the day. Press one, when we was at war of words in our lower vibrational state. Press one. So we at war with Hassan said some shit that sounded like some shit that we ended up having a conversation about and saying, you know what? I said some shit. You said some shit. Peace be unto you, and God is good. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of two brothers fucking doing shit we ain't got no business doing and both lose it. Let's just, what did you want to say? What is it? And we had a chance to speak our mind. Press one. And I told my audience a long time ago, I said, I forgive Hassan Campbell. Press one. And I made all the demons mad. It was the first time I seen it in my chat room. I said, damn, all the demons is mad because my heart said, just forgive the brother. And believe me, these are words and things that get you so upset. You understand? But also, it shows the power of God, forgiveness, the heart, righteousness, and things. So the pros outweighed the cons in my mind. Never mind what a troll think. Never mind what little lower level niggas think on the internet. Press one. Niggas with divine feminine knowledge and wisdom. Press one. They was all, yeah, fuck Kev. They was all with that shit. Press one. See? So, I thought it'd be healthy for both of us to forgive not only each other, but ourselves for handling things and letting things, and then come to find out they all trying to use me against Hassan Campbell, not knowing that we deaded that situation a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? So when Brother Sanchez said that, means that he was attacking Hassan Campbell with what he said about my children, right? Right? So here he is trying to play Kev against another brother. And then when he upset with Kev, right? When Kev started bagging on they little schools and shit, he say, Kev, how you go? I don't respect the nigga who forgive Hassan Campbell, which is the thinking of these lower feminine energy that this divine womb don't produce on this goddamn internet, man. And I thought about responding to that. He don't respect it, man. And then I thought about like, damn, it just shows how beautiful forgiveness is. And some people got forgiveness in their heart and love and don't mean hate or don't mean no harm to nobody and have real honest. And I see how that affects that world. The fact that a person can forgive his enemies. Two enemies can forgive each other. Now, a lot of times, niggas get killed, and then niggas got to go to penitentiary, and then their parents forgive, and then it's a aha moment for everybody in the courtroom and in the hood. But when people do that in real life, in front of your face, y'all throw stones and try to use each. It shows the hypocrisy and how fast and how evil the community want to pit one against another just to have the aha moment. Press one, and these retarded, you find out these niggas, why y'all think I was on their head? You feel me? Yeah, he took the video down, but he already said it. And I heard him. You know what I'm saying? Taz, I heard him. I was right there watching him, seeing his next move. Like, oh, I didn't take nothing from you. I'm about to teach you. That's what happened when you drinking too much, you playing. Yeah. We don't fuck with Kev. I don't fuck with Kev because he laughed too much. Nigga, we had a laughing stock at that one. Kev laughs too much. He forgives too much. More. Yeah, this Down syndrome, low protein having ass nigga, he got to drink Ensures every day. Press one. He gonna say him and his friends couldn't have me around because I laugh too much. I'm sorry. The life we live, bro. You feel me? The life we live, bro. Because the nigga laugh too much and he forgives people. What it really means is I'm evil and I was trying to use that brother against that brother. And now, since them brothers don't really have beef like that, like they were going at it on YouTube, I really don't have nothing. So when I don't like that nigga, I'm going to use Kev against him. And when I don't like that nigga, I don't like neither one of them. So my retarded Balenci blogger helmet having ass, this nigga ain't even got no skull. It's soft. Press one, he got a plastic cranium. Press one, he was born with no skull, all brains, like that little Ninja Turtle person. Press one with the little brain sticking inside of his type of nigga he is. Press one. Hit the like button. So while exploring, I do want to take my classroom, all 100 and something of my classroom, everybody else observing. Shout out to you guys too. But we've been on a field trip. Usually we up here, we talking about history, alternative histories, Confederacy, how there was a Afro-American genocide. And I just thought it'd be fun to go back in time, not just in time immemorial, but back a couple years ago and check and see what the bungalows were doing. And I ain't checked on the bungalows, the flat earthers, the Kemites, the Canaanites, the mother goddesses, the Kalimans. I didn't see what they've been doing lately. Press one. So I went over there. Oh shit. Now with my newfound knowledge, press one, because I bumped my head when I fell out of the bed and got new knowledge. My new knowledge, I say, it's a rap ass. The Pope, right? All it is Egyptian. They all created. Oh, this is ancient Phoenician. They got misconstrued with Hebrew. Oh, bro. They just trying to read. All of them are really just one. They thinking they reading Hebrew. I mean, they reading Yiddish. They reading ancient Phoenician text. And they're mixing that up with chakras. So they trying to reinvoke what the Catholic Church has already established with the mother church. Press one. The mother goddess church. Press one. What you think Revelations and all of this is for? And I'm starting to realize, damn, these black people are actually worshiping the same deity that the Pope is in worship, which is Black Madonna Isis, which is Serapis. Press one, which is Satan. One's Ptah. Press one. And I'm like, oh shit. You are all the same. Press 1. It's just me against the world, baby. Press 1. Doesn't matter. You are the deception. You. Every choice leads back to you. And I told you when we first started, this was on some ancient Hinduish shit stuff. They put over the prophecies that's written in scripture. They knew it was coming. Hit the like button and subscribe. It should be 200 likes. All facts, right? There you go. So they got the women believe in one thing and they don't turn them against the brothers because of some old covenant with this old weak ass spiritual metaphysical leaf selling unk having ass serpent. Serpent, I say. Press 1. That old serpent. God say they took the knowledge from the serpent and here they is today. All going back into that old basic simple decision. Good and evil, life and death, or just everlasting life lived in the abundance of God and the grace of what he provides for us and have faith that he is our Father. It doesn't matter. And when we finna follow Eve, who following the serpent. See, the serpent blinds them with that little light flies get caught with in the forest, in the wood. One blinding light, blind like a diamond. What you think all this shit for? For the women shine bright like a diamond. Press 1. Nigga, they are attracted to materialistic things. Press 1. What the fuck do you think this is? You and I, they got a fantasy, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They have a wonderland. A whole, press 1. God don't have them shining bright like a diamond in their brain. Press 1. Because there's our sisters was given this knowledge of silliness where they put the materialism first. For facts. I ain't here. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's okay to understand. We all have been deceived. A lot of these brothers are products of the divine womb, which ain't so damn divine from a black male's perspective. Press 1. It's not so divine from a black male's perspective, unless you was one of those great mothers who put that work in. Most of the African Americans in the community dealing with males deal with trauma from our mamas. My bad. My bad. That was it. I didn't mean to rhyme that. I just got natural bars. Traumas from the decisions our mamas made. Remember, we was raised by them. Independent. Not just their daughters, but the sons too. Hit that like button. Traumas by our mama. I'm watching this and I see the craziest things all over the internet, of course. So while we at the bungalows, I will be talking about a few subjects going with the divine womb. That's going back to what I learned about the black woman is God and God, an idea of their analogy concerning the black woman is God. Like, what is the scientific basis of this? So I had to listen to them speak and without laughing. You feel me? Just hit the blunt and try and endure to the end. So I want to tell the divine women out there who Kevin Samuels exposed of not having no wife-like qualities, who live their life Kali Ma style all over this earth, pillaging and destroying, and one day hit the wall. Press 1. Nah, y'all. I'm talking to you and y'all sons. You got to know your audience. I'm talking to you. Y'all gonna get a. See, people go to church to get convicted and staying convicted and praise God that we made it. And that's what you shall do here. If not, just be mad. You go in the hallway and cry. Go take a shower. Get it out your chest. Get it out your spirit and the energy. Press 1. I mean, these are the teachings of the stuff you chose and are attracted by. That's just what it is. We all got to accept it. Yeah. Yeah. And one of the people who was the Don Juans on the internet, that has convicted you and made you silly and made you retarded is none other than my great arch nemesis himself. Press one. The slithering Sachetta, Snake. Press one. If it ain't the sly slickster himself, press one. My man. You see? Black Africa. Red, white, and green. Green, black, and red. Doesn't matter. You feel me? He's all corrupted. Here's the slick master himself. Hit the like button and subscribe. Look at the picture. It looked like he being slick right now. It's like, you just gotta know your people. He just, the slickster. He about, yeah, youngster, come here, man. Press one. Filthy Frank corrupted us all from the west side. Former crack dealer. Press one. I said former, nigga. Don't make me do it. Don't make me the fuck do it, nigga. Don't get it twisted. I said former, nigga. It all comes back around with these silly teachings at the bungalow. Black power. The Hebrew Israelites are there. The Ankh wearers. And Satan uses all of them. I'm going to put it in conception for you in real life, in real time on the internet. Press one. We all been watchers of these people for quite some time. And if you haven't, you learned about them here, and you don't got a good feeling off them already. So you already know something is about to happen. You already know they up to no good. Because we know the true secrets of shit. We know you are who you hang around. That's the secret. You are who you hang around. That's a secret for your ass. That's a goddamn magical secret. So if you hanging around them. What's this one? Yeah, don't be putting too many whatever TV you is. Don't be putting too many emojis up in here. Let me sit you down. I don't know you. I don't even like other YouTubers like that. I'm going to keep it 100 because a lot of y'all YouTubers who be trying to hang out with me are infected by the disease of Dr. Death, Dr. Doom, Kali Ma, spiritual practices that defile God. So a nigga ain't got no use for you, no way. You can get mad if you want to. Cab Row, full effect, channel 54, live and direct from the bungalows. Press one. From the fucking bungalow. I like it in this damn retarded ass space. You can just be bungalowish. Press one. So what I'm gonna do right now is let y'all know, ain't no hate. I know you was trying to use me and Hassan against each other, Brother Sanchez, like little rockets, and you really trying to hurt Hassan Campbell by keep replaying shit that hurt my feelings and keep reliving this cycle in your brain. That's why your life is ashy. That's why y'all motherfucking lives is ashy. That's why. Because I'm the best. I'm the best. That's why y'all run from me. You couldn't even save your mother goddess. Press one. Hold up. Let me talk my shit. Let my shoulder go, king. Press one. You couldn't protect your mother goddess, your mama, if you got warrants. How you gonna protect her, criminal? You can't protect yourself. Press one, you trip and fall and die around this motherfucker. You walk carefully to the store, because something gonna happen to you. You live a life of a cursed life. Your Kaliman believing that mama put a spiritual voodoo practice on your forehead when you was 2 years old and you need to be baptized by Christ. Press one. Stupid. Somebody say something. Conscious community boring. Crescent moon, bull worshiping, teachings of Ptah, one Kabbalah, teachings of Egyptian Hermetic practice. I'm talking to all you Pharisees who convict the people. Press one. Come on out and play with the big boys. Press one. Polite can't say nothing. He's embarrassed. Don't look at him. I want the big ones. Big clout. I want the big kings and queens in your community to step forward and defend their gods like I defend mine. Press one. You will never find another. and got their ass, didn't I? And they can't defend. They just talk slick. Don't even know nothing about nothing. They want to be God. That's how you know they Satan. They want to be something that they're naturally not. Press one. You talking to former crackheads and former drug dealers and gangbangers who ain't never repented for the sin, don't change clothes, cut their motherfucking hair, put some lotion on, and pretending to be divine under the order of some witchcraft women. Bro, talk your shit. Press one. As he gazes off at the crowd. It's crowd control. Yo, y'all in the back, hold it down. Hold it down. But no, ain't no dear mama today. Press one. No, ain't no dear mama today. We don't talk to mama today, fellas. You fucking feminine ass niggas. Press one. Tell them I'm feminine mama and you raised me this way. Press one. We want to be more like Cab Gills, the way his father raised him. Press one. No, bro. Cab Gills. But they over there, man, trying to defend the mother goose egg. Press one. I was coming anyway. Come on, teachers of knowledge and wisdom, and the teachers of Patah. I'm a Christ believer. Come. Press one. Let me teach you the way. Press one. Remember that. Let me show you the way. 1,000. Press one. Mr. Roger Rabbit. Press one. Come on. The white man invented your religion, and everything you know about history was invented by Russian Romanov. Press one. So come on out here and play and show me a book that ain't written by your leader who you can try to convict us. Press one. Ain't no fraternity here. There's truth. Ain't no paddle with no special Phoenician letters on it. Press one. God didn't make me take a slapping on the ass. Press one. He shined me up naturally. Took me through some things. You just looking at the aftermath. Press one. I ain't got no friends. Press one. Ain't nobody to the left and right but God. Press one. Been with me the whole time. Press one. So come on. Come on. Come on. Teach me the ways of the Egyptian Commission. Press one. Hermetic principles. Press one. Teach me about the cosmos of your God. Teach me. Teach me something a woman can't teach me while pillow talking and about to get flipped over to some goddamn Aries and Leo. Press one. We conquer those gods like that one. We turn them into believers. What you talking about? You niggas don't carry on a spiritual practice of what your mama gave you. Press one and lost all your masculinity. I told y'all stay out the fucking baby shower. Y'all don't piss me off. I got them, ladies. I got them. They don't even want y'all in the baby shower. Every time y'all leave, they say, why he in here? Man, why he ain't outside with the fellas playing Nintendo or something? We talking about Tim. Press one. Hit the like button. Hit that like button and subscribe. And even the fellas know I'm telling the truth. You can't hide. The cheddar himself. So what I want to do, is show y'all, what is this? This is the thing that Bungalow 54 and them talking about. They over there debating the flat earth, right? Hit the like button and subscribe. They debating the flat earth. Huh? Who, you say? Who talking about a flat earth? I told you. Retarded blood. Press one. Retarded blood. He talking about the flat earth. Cud ain't did one experiment. Press one. Super cosmetology blood don't even got a degree in nothing. All of his rhetoric come off of Google imaging. Press one. He Google image mo nigga. Press one. I thought he was going to Wikipedia. This nigga just Google images and say, you see this here? Press one. That's called the world. Press one. Yeah, that's called the world, ladies and gentlemen. Press one. We're going to put your ass on 3rd Street Promenade in Los Angeles, and you're going to make us some money. Press one. We're going to put some sand out there in front of you. This called the world. You're on there all day and collect change. Press one. Hit that like button. It's called the goddamn world. Press one. That's how you know they're retarded. Oh, they don't have original thought. They're trying to compile new age philosophy and black consciousness, and it don't turn into some fucking super metaphysical giant of nothing. Like, what the fuck is y'all niggas even talking about anymore? A world. Press one. I couldn't help but giggle. He gonna give all he do is laugh. And that's all y'all do in my chat room. In my class is play, peek in and peek out. Press one. Distracted my students now that the professor is in your classroom. It ain't so funny. Press one. Oh, world. A world. I'm sorry. Press one. Y'all bite it. How you doing, boo-boo? I'm all distracted. Y'all got some fine sisters in the underworld. Let me tell you right now. These little tramps. Press one. These are... Don't worry, mermaids. I love you too. Mwah. Whoo, shit, y'all crazy around this bitch. Hit that like button and subscribe. Coffee and Kush TV. But the bungalows in full effect. Y'all some fine ass sisters right here. Ursula tripping. Press one. Ursula tripping. I got this. I got this, fellas. You can't do it like this. That's the problem. Fucking dweebs with femininity. You don't let the mermaids trick you into being a damn siren. Man, what? Goddamn man walking around talking about woman, womb, divine masculinity. You supposed to be like, woman, them kids came from these nuts. Go make me some breakfast. That's one, buying up all this Chinese-made organic nothing, smelling like a bunch of incense up in his home. Girl, what the fuck is you doing? Press one. You trying to hide your sin. You trying to spend instead of buying a $600 weave, your pH balance is off. You got me questioning. The fuck is off? Go back to the wig. Now let me see. Press one. Go back to the weave. They ointment up like I don't know what sin is. Press one. What the ill nana is. Hey boo boo, you fine baby, but you got residue. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel down here in the democratic world. Baby, you fine, but you got residue. Oh, you just a narcissistic nothingness punk ass nigga. Press one, warthog. Press one, unmarried, unattractive warthog. Away with you. Press one. I'm just gonna burn some sage, and I know you is from all that unbalanced of your pH system. You gonna burn in mud sage. Ain't nothing gonna get that shit up out of there. I don't know why y'all even believe in horoscopes. You got a lot more things to worry about. Some goddamn Aries. And most you female, what's your sign? Well, I was watching Kendra G. Don't nobody believe in God no more. And press one. I'm glad I'm a good nigga. All y'all females got the same Kali mom belief system. Press one. What's your sign? Press one. Oh, I'm a goddamn Sagittarius. Womty-wom. Press one. 30 abortions. Don't got 10 baby daddies by 8 different niggas. Press one. And you about to make up the difference. Press one. Nigga on my mama. And I want to get married and it's about time I settle down. Press one. Oh, yeah, you know what? Scorpios, girl. No, bro. Yo, the same Scorpio you is ain't the same one as your friend. If you the same as that one, I don't even like her. And so now you in a category. Press one. What happened to God, bro? Y'all doing all this, black folk, they don't led y'all this whole way without God. Putting God first. Now y'all stuck with Sachetta, Brother Sanchez, and all these herb sellers who want to make a buck off of selling leaves and sticks and stones. Press one. And motherfucker quartz crystals they buy from Amazon. I seen that shit. I was gonna break them up in a bunch of pieces, twirl them around in some copper, make it look like Serapis. Press one just because. Press one just to prove a damn point. Press one. I'm gonna wrap them up in some copper and say these I found in the desert. Press one. And these give you electromagnetic healing. If you want to be kept, bro, and have this ability of the great one himself, girl, buy one of my quartz. I was about to put the hammer to that motherfucker and make $1 billion. I treat this shit like the crack game. Press one. Bow. Break the bitches up right there. Niggas like, we got a big one. No, we don't. I'm going to the black community with this little pink fake diamond. I'm like, yeah, wrap it up in some whopper and that copper you got in the back of the truck. Wrap it up right there. Make a couple rings out of them. Right there. Look, I put $700. $700 for what? This electromagnetic. This will charge your chakra. Press 1. Let me in, nigga. Come on, I'm finna make some sales. I'll just do commission. How much was this? $3? 300 right now. Press 1. Got you. I make up the difference. Everything else mine? Fine. Press 1. I'll sell it to your dumb ass community. Fine. I wouldn't sell it to y'all. I'll be like, hey, y'all, this is retarded. Then going over there on 105th Street with Tachetta with this guy here and set up shop. What's those? How you doing? I put on a priest garment. How you doing, queen? Melanated queen, princess of the urban Nubian club. That's your new program. It is now, baby. If we can start a generation. One, Kev, back to work. Press, oh, shit, this pink crystals. This one work on your chakra. This one work. Press 1. Anybody died in your family? Yeah, this one worked good. Press 1. Anybody? Yeah, this one heals that right part right there. You got to keep replenishing it every time it go. Well, how much is it? How much did that tarot lady be charging y'all? $350. I be healing shit. These heal, girl. Please, those are hollow. Take this one for $150. Hold on, let me get you a brochure. Get her some of that pepper spray. Some of that ointment. It's vegetable oil. It's vegetable oil with a little bit of fucking fragrance to that shit. But one, y'all wiping vegetable oil on you and wonder why you burn up in the summertime. Now, press 1. You put vegetable oil. Wonder how your ass got some damn black walking around. Press 1. How I get darker? When the sun, the melanated, your dumb ass teaching from these niggas. Oh, the sun, I'm eating off the sun. Look at it, cook my skin. Press 1. It must be my melanated superhero powers of Section 8. Press 1. I don't want to hear shit. Kev Gill. All of it, ladies. Y'all believe stupid, and the reason why the internet is making fun of y'all is because y'all, the people y'all make love to, think like this. These are their leaders. Brother Sanchez. Press 1. Sateta. None of these niggas even know about God. They all sound like they in a divine feminine. All the damn time. Press 1. I can't even do it. No testosterone whatsoever. Just a bunch of bungalow Babylonian conversations about nothing that deals with law and order. Just all make-believe, Mickey Mouse, womb worship about nothing. Press 1. Oh, I see it's a bunch of people who believe this way as well. I'm not alone. I'm not alone, losers. So don't think it's just me. It's everybody who knows you guys are a bunch of dweebs. Press 1. And I'm going to open up my phone lines right now just in case any of you little suckers who believe in whatever they believe in, I don't even care. Even if you agree with them, I don't like you because your brain don't get it. That's why. Let me see who ain't been in my chat room for a while. I'm going to accuse them of working with them. Look, ain't nobody up in there. Look, where all the fellas out. Look, they gone. That's because they what? And that's because they wasn't expecting me to break this shit down. They running away. What the fuck is y'all pressing 1 for if you ain't here when the fight is on? Press 1. Where you at? Hit the like button. Where you at? When the fight is on, when the beef is on with these other universities, nigga, y'all supposed to be out here, boy. Press 1. Kev be out there with his own sword swinging by himself like Conan. Press 1. These niggas is running. Where y'all run to? That's how I know what you believe. Because you run when I mention Brother Sanchez. Y'all run when I mention Queen of Fua. Press 1. Y'all run when I talk about the womb. That shit like McDonald's, over 700 billions aborted. Press 1 is a holocaust. That's what your womb has become. Looking after materialism. Now, ain't no husband for you. Why would God pass on his lineage to you? He gonna give you a little gangbanging ass nigga. That's what he gonna give you. Golfing Kush TV. Let me not digress. It's not time. I'm gonna really get them. I'm gonna let these niggas know what. Yeah, them talking about my mama. 1. He gonna bless you with the truth, have you in your feelings, the feelings you ain't supposed to have. Let it out, nigga. Let it out. I bet you was gonna buy your mama a mansion if you would have made it to the Super Bowl, wouldn't you, boy? Press one. My mama said, my mama, the divine mama said, press one. I love it. Love making these conscious communities niggas think about what they transgression. You got to make them think about it. You can't raise a bunch of feminine-minded, demasculated men, then blame the media for the masculinity of what you raised. Press one. Let me say that again. Run that back like Hitman Holla. Press one. Doesn't say run that back. You can't blame media for your transgression. You can't blame nobody. How y'all be in our faces when y'all be like, you can't fool me. I know you was at Shaquita house. You can't blame nobody. Press one. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Coffee and Kush TV. I don't know how y'all. What's up? Hold up. If it's not handled right, thank you for bringing me back. If it's not handled right, this is one of the most detrimental societies known to our ancestors. Yeah, this is most detrimental. Yeah, the spiritual practice and the deadness in the black woman human heart. Oh, that's deadly. That's deadly. Yeah, and they ain't nothing but scorned women. That's all they is, a bunch of scorned women. I can see them, they all believed in God and they was going through things. People who believe in God ain't even thinking about what's going on with these little whoremongers in the world. These whoremongers that's out there running relationship channels, one, trying to pretend they know what they doing in relationships, but they all broken. Press one is quite clear. Everybody just want to be stars. How y'all want to be stars talking about relationships? How you want to be a star? Everybody chasing imaginary views and lost their fucking mindset. They talking about themselves. I know my people. You feel me? It's one of these groups, one of these channels. Oh, girl can't come out without her breast out every damn time. It can be a full dress. You think it's about to get respectful when the camera drop? She don't put a whole hole in the middle of her breast because her breast so damn big. She needs you to see it. No husband in their right mind want no shit like that going on, where everything you wearing is just look at me and my cleavage. Press one. I'm talking about the relationships and respectable women, but my cleavage is just here. They know all the strippers ain't got shit to do now. And the lesbians got all the goddamn best advice on how to treat a man. This is the most backward society I have ever seen. Press one. The lesbians up there, yeah, men don't want that. Press one. They want a woman who knows how to submit. Press one. Y'all be making submission and shit. We gonna change the word. The lesbian girls don't ran off with it. They ran off with all to submit. All the hoes on the internet talking about how to treat a man. They've been practicing how to stroke niggas' egos since they was 18 years old. Press one. They've been out there in them streets. You little red pilled and you manosphere niggas better get it right. And them little hoes y'all following. Press one. Yeah, bro. They been doing this shit since way back. They been stroking niggas' egos and rubbing. Oh, they like it. All they want to do is be listened to. Nah, not me. Argue with me. Say something. So I can make it right. So I can teach you something. That ain't no damn slogan. Say something. Press one. I want you to speak so I can correct you. Every time you say something wrong, don't you need that controlling? Give a fuck what you call it. I'm not ending up broke and fucked up because I wasn't asking these questions early. You ain't what the fuck? I got standards now. Press one. I got standards. I didn't have no standards at first. I didn't even know what the fuck a standard was. I thought we would just get money, fuck bitches, get money. Come on, Democrats, y'all know what the fuck it is. I didn't know nothing about healing. Plus one. I didn't know why they wanted us always in our divine feminine. Fuck dog. Fuck that. Female told me, I'm watching Kendra G. I say, because you the viewer. They told me, press one, they over there like, yeah, men don't get in touch when they're in divine. Press one. Don't. Don't play around in no divine feminine. That's her job. She wants you to do your job and her job and then get into your emotional state where nothing is happening but her and all your life and money is declining and she's being lifted more and more and more. Hell no. That's what happened when you follow the goddess she. No, we're going to put the queens on the pedestal right here. You better put yourself on the pedestal, fool, before you do anything. God damn, some of y'all niggas, y'all ain't healed. They talking about, oh, maybe y'all you suffer from some trauma from the past. Everybody suffer from some goddamn trauma. That's how you deal with it. Oh, maybe you haven't healed. I'm listening to this right now. Every time a female of today's society, every time you say something is because you haven't healed, and then they do this. Oh, you just mad because press one. If you don't set your press one, I seen what you did last week. Press one. Especially our system. They try to be so holier than thou, and they should always turn retarded. I'm tired of being embarrassed. Oh my goodness. Nathan Black, don't be arguing in my chat room with women, sir. See, you don't got yourself blocked. See, Nathan Black, talk to me. Stop asking dumbass question, Nathan Black. Press one. Talk to me. I'm in here asking questions and I get blocked. Yeah, talk to Kev. That's what the women is saying in my chat room. That what yeah, shut up, punk. Don't talk to them. Talk to him. That's him. Press one. That's what they say. They don't want. They trying to be nice. They really don't want you to know. We don't talk to y'all. Talk to the man around this motherfucker. Press one. And you hang around Kev long enough, then you can holler. You say something nice like good morning. Press one. Some of y'all niggas ain't even able to say nothing to God's people. Nothing at all. Y'all being tainted. And every time you say hi or hello, it's to distract, discuss, or waste my motherfucking time. Press one. This is my channel. This is our channel over here, Kevro University. Don't be trying to make no new friends. No new friends. No new. Press one. I found out y'all believe in newt or nut. Press one. No, ain't no new nothing. God say don't even mingle with them. Press one. They into nut or newt. Press one. So today, I'm a hater. Yeah, I'm a hater. Yup. I'm jealous. Press one. Jealous. I'm jealous. That's right. And they know it too. That's one. Don't even say nothing to us. Press one. They like this. They wearing cloths. You don't even touch their hand. Nothing. Press one. Don't say nothing. Death and destruction is on the horizon for your commission background wannabe knowledge. Press one. Without the knowledge of God, what you got? Nothing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you on the air, Taj. I don't even know if it's acting right today. And I don't. Uh, are you there? All right, what's up, man? Huh? What happened? Yeah, what?
No, I said everything that you kicking is right and exact. These people is a bunch of freaks and weirdos, and they really try to turn the people out. And sometimes, especially going through what we've been through over these past few years with the pandemic, it was like people were looking for something. They were looking for something. Me personally, I'm glad I found you over the
Oh
last few
no, they've
years.
been looking. They've been in this. Sorry, Taj, but they've been in this for a long time. Just before the pandemic. Before this. Hello. Yeah, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Don't worry, Taj. I see you know a lot about it. So don't worry. I'm gonna give you time. Don't worry. Let me finish this right here. Thank you, sir. Yeah, they give them psychedelics, be turning them out, flipping them over. Plants one. Yeah, Taj, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna set up a whole hotline. Yeah, they be drugging with herbs. Yes, and got the women out here committing the ultimate sin, trying to hunt down the godly men of the community. Yeah, these little serpent broads. Yeah, Kev, bro. I had a dream that one day, press one, hit that like button and subscribe. Shout out to the people who support this broadcast, of course. Mr. Marley. Shout out to you, King. He says while he's riding his bike on the highway. Press one. He says for commitment to excellence. We just trying to be better men, Marley. Shout out to my man. That's all. They gonna learn, Marley. It's always been love. NRA 12. Shout out to you. He contributed to the program as well. Yeah. You will never be nothing thinking about black or Africa. In law, that means nothing. That means dead. So it's a reason why you worship the God of the dead. Press one. And why you in the underworld and your belief system is the underworld. Press one because everything you want from them down in the underworld is the chance to live again a materialistic life. Nothing spiritual. Y'all make believing. Press one. Y'all make believe all year and then super make believe on Halloween. Press one. Then you go to the extreme. Press one with your silly self. Then you make believe all year. And most of y'all don't even got no confidence in yourself. Press one. It's a reason why you ugly. It's a reason why you ugly and putting on all this shit to make yourself appear, to project to the world that you beautiful and wholesome, but you ain't half as beautiful as your makeup and them clothes say you is. Press one. See, fellas, you gotta live in the spiritual realm, fellas, to rise above. Press one. You're not half as holy. Press one. That's why they get offended when you say, what's your track record? Cause a lot of women don't know. Most niggas been lying about who they been fucking. They got hundreds of females. It's quite evident they don't even know how to keep one girl, let alone they been fucking bitches all week. All that is just mumbo. So y'all believed us when we was saying that, and y'all really out here fucking 100 niggas? Press one. All these niggas is dweebs. Y'all and the female. So we're going to treat you males like niggas. All y'all want is sex. No, woman, you are loose, and all you want is sex. Y'all basing your whole opinion on lower form of niggas that don't even matter. Or got right out here and try to run up your numbers trying to play a game, and most of these niggas lying about who they slept with. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So we gonna get into more great conversation. Who is this? Shout out to Mr. Glover in the chat room. He said, man, thanks for keeping God first. Yeah. In all that you do. In all that we all men. But to go off the deep end and then start leading people so astray with jargon about the stars. Even Malcolm X said, what the fuck am I thinking about some stars for when we suffering hell right here? We got to get this right. Yes, this dude, Infinite Mind. Yes, I'm very serious. I don't play no games, sir. I'm very serious. Are you serious? That's the thing about it. Don't block him. Let these people stay. His name is Infinite Mind, yet he's so limited. I can feel his spirit. Press one, he think he's so smart. He probably wear one of those hats with the crescent moon on it, who believe in the cosmos. Press one, you probably one of them. You probably one of them niggas who listen to 19 keys and believe that shit. Press one. Y'all probably listen to Brother Polite and the Moorish Science Temples, and y'all listen to Red Pill and Blue Pill, and y'all listen to all of these metaphysical teachers leading y'all to hell like Brother Panic. Press one. Like Brother Panic and Brother Polite. Press one. And then y'all referencing Phil Valentine, all of y'all leaders Ain't even us. Press one. Phil Valentine, a foreigner. Y'all talking to white people and people who want to send you in spiritual decline. Press one. And then you want to go take that and put somebody else in the damn spiritual decline. That's something. I got y'all figured out. Keep God first. You identify these people by keeping God first. So let's listen to slithery slick talk of Sachetta and Brother Sanchez, since he don't like Kev Gills and he gonna teach us. Won't you come over here? You know what? I don't even know what to believe about the flat earth and the sphere earth. And I don't give a damn. I'll just have you on the show for you to prove it, just so I can listen to you talk. I want you to talk for 3 hours about the flat earth. I just want to see. Yeah. I want you to teach the flat earth. These people crazy, G. But we did come to the bungalows to have fun. Let's talk about the flat earth a little bit. Oh, this, man. My bad, y'all. My bad. This shit is just stupid, man. I can't really do this, yeah, cause it's a flat earther. Period. Yeah, that's all you need to know, cause it's a flat earther. Oh, let me bring it in the right way. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Call. Did I knock my? Did I? Okay, there it is. Oh shit. I tell you, this technology ain't nothing. Hold up. Let me see it get you to a point where you can hear it. I got it.
I'm getting it on my end horribly. But just to everybody out there, I'm gonna make this brief because I don't know what's good with the echo. But let me just say that shout out again to y'all. I did try to debunk flat Earth when I first became a flat earther, and I couldn't do it. So I ultimately became one.
So I was a flat earther, meaning he believed in a round flat in a round earth, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't prove that the earth was round. He couldn't do it. He couldn't prove it. Press one. He said he was a globe earther, a round earther, but then when he tried to prove that the earth was round, he couldn't do it. My thing is, Mr. Sanchez, what devices are you using to measure the earth, the curvature, how far it is? What devices are you personally using that you're saying you couldn't find? Press one. So, what are you doing to measure? Incredible. What you mean? What's the definition of flat? Um, what's the definition of flat, Brian Turner? I don't know. What the fuck is the definition of flat? To me, flat is flat. When they say flat Earth, I'm thinking like flat like a book. So what's the definition? I don't know. Just flat. Flat. And he's saying that the Earth is flat. So that's cool for you to think that, but for you to be so critical of everybody else, you understand what I'm saying? Just to be able to question your analogies is fun to me. To listen to you explain the silliness of how you constructed this with no equipment whatsoever. Press one. Somebody said Google Images. That's not true. He got to have some research other than Google Images, right? So let's go.
So today, I didn't prefer to have a debate. I prefer to have a discussion. But if you know, it is what it is. What I'm gonna come with today is a lot of questions, not a lot of answers. A lot of questions that
No. The audience have a lot of questions. Oh my goodness. He's always like, sir, this is a debate with Jabari, bro. You know why you came up here? He always set himself up to say something. It's like his brain has a glitch in it where he say something and then it just be like, what are you here for, Brother Sanchez? Hey, Taz exclusive. What you got him? What is he here for? He be teaching y'all about the flat earth. I don't got a lot of answers. Shit, I got a lot of questions. No, your shit say research flat earth, and you couldn't prove that the earth was round with your equipment.
we all need to be asking. All right. So to the people out there, since we wasted a lot of time with the tech issues, I'm gonna just wrap it on up and be brief.
Go ahead.
I am brother.
No,
Sanchez.
don't wrap it up. We starting new. Just go ahead, brother. Take your time.
Okay.
He tried to get up out of there. Slithery sauce snake is Sanetter say, brother. You not running?
I want you to
Okay,
get
cool,
it in.
Cool. So yeah, what led me into flat earth people was me trying to debunk it, just like Jabari, just like everybody else. One thing I noticed what I did, what a lot of globalists do, soon as we hear flat earth, we laugh. We say,
of course, it's the black community, nigga. You can't stop the black community from laughing. That's one thing I had to figure this shit out. You feel me? You can't stop this shit. You gotta know, nigga. The black community is the chicken wing circuit, nigga. It's the bottom of the bottom, nigga. Boo! You make it a breathe. Nigga, I know y'all want to laugh at me. No, bro.
what? Are you serious? That can't be. You get all of these reactions, but we were conditioned that way. I remember when I was in a Christian church, and when I first heard Jesus wasn't real, I reacted the same way.
Sir, we not. Why you put us? Oh. So just to let y'all know, they coming from a real fucking point of view classroom as we visit the bungalows. One, they come. This is a real point of view. Yeah, I had to accept that Jesus. I went to church and had to figure out this old Hellenistic idea and this old denial, this old Ptah belief system. It's all coinciding. So whether they're exposing it or appear to be against it, it's all for the benefit of the whole. So don't get it twisted. You can clearly see he knows a little something.
Now, when I furthered my knowledge and consciousness and understood that the Council of Nicaea took place and that the story that in the Bible is nothing but astrotheology, Jesus is the Son and vice versa, all of that, I expanded my knowledge.
And vice versa.
I said I'm going to question everything. When Flat Earth came along, I didn't question it. I immediately heard Flat Earth and started laughing.
I'm going to question, from now on, I'm going to question everything. So, uniquely, Flat Earth came along, and I didn't question it. You don't have, you the wrong one to try to tell somebody about the New Testament, sir. You are the deceit in the whole story. You a living replication.
Watched a couple videos and was like, I'm going to try to debunk this. But the more videos I watched, the more I saw that Nut and Gale is not a solar system.
I was looking at YouTube videos, and the more I looked at YouTube videos, the more I came to the conclusion, that's his research, watching YouTube videos. I'm not saying that YouTube videos ain't gonna get you nothing. What I'm saying is, given the perspective of the spectrum and the knowledge that you have, that be able to decipher what you're looking at appropriately, these people are below average. Below.
And I searched the Kemet for a solar system, and I couldn't find it. And then I searched in Sumeria for a solar system, and I found one. And that seems to be the origins of the solar system. But the Sumerians also had a flat earth cosmology. And that made me scratch my head. I said, listen, all of the ancients had flat earth cosmology.
This nigga find a new word in his own. And they swear they scientists, y'all. All the ancients. What ancient? The only ancients you know is on Google Images.
When did it change? And who changed it? Who did the experiments? And when I researched that, I found a guy named Eratosthenes.
He found somebody way in time immemorial, but can't find who just did it in the 1900s. And I found it. It was a guy that lived in 925 AD. Press one. A doctor. Insane.
I found the Ptolemies who invaded Egypt. They didn't just come with the Bible, they came with the globe as well. They're
54 AD, Amanda said. In the year 54 AD, Ptolemy III came right here. What happened in 1903? We were slaves. I don't know, man. I mean, Ptolemy was real history. Man, money ain't got a birth record of Ptolemy. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. Just running their damn mouth.
So I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna fall back. When the space programs was started, the UN treaty started.
This nigga. I'm sorry, I do laugh too much. But it's you guys who make me laugh. This is stupid. So you go all the way from Ptolemy all the way up to the space program, bro. Bro, that's a huge time. That's a huge jump in history. That's a lot of time, bro. That's a lot. That's a huge fast forward. That's that. Hold on, bro. Why you go too far? Bro, we didn't watch it. Why are you moving it, bro? We was on minute 3 on Netflix. Now we on minute 32. Motherfucker, that's a long fuck up. Put this shit back. What the fuck you doing? It's a snowfall, nigga. This nigga jumped all the way up to the space program. Jabari, I apologize that Sarnetta won't bring you a qualified scholar like myself to have reason with you, sir. I apologize for this, brother.
And the biggest agreement in history between all the world nations to keep us from exploring the Antarctic Circle.
Breathe, nigga. So they did the space program to stop you from exploring. Nigga can't even build no rocket ship or nothing. Cuz ain't got a boat to third, feel me? Ain't no nigga try to go to Antarctica, bro, at all. But they gotta stop you from going. What you say? The NASA program is to stop you from going to the Antarctica circle. You ain't going nowhere. Like you finna go somewhere, he's stopping you. You ain't going nowhere. You can catch a trip on one of those ships. They go up there whale watching and looking at the what's the name. And you can get a look at the Arctic wall if if you want to, bro. You just cold up there. You looking for an excuse. Lord have mercy.
And I think that's interesting. We can't explore the North Pole area, but they tell us something about Santa Claus. We know that compasses point to the center of the earth or to the pole. We know that they tell us that we have two poles, but no compass has never pointed magnetic south. If you understand the concept of one North Pole in the center of the earth, that is to understand ancient cosmology, and I will be glad to expound upon it in this discussion / debate. Now, I will say that the echo is still there, and I'm just gonna try to work with it. It's annoying. It's gonna be a little disadvantage for me, but I'm like Rocky with the blood in his eye. We still gonna knock Apollo out. We don't care about the little tech issues.
Oh my goodness, that nigga got a bed spread, a county jail sheet on the wall. That shit say research flat earth. Ladies, stop fucking these niggas. Man, would y'all not make children with these niggas, please? I don't want my kids growing up and having to like be cautious around his kid's brain. Press one. Would y'all stop producing children? Press one. Do the world a favor. Press one.
But listen, I would like to say this to Jabari. What research have you done on flat Earth? Personally,
Watch YouTube videos. That's all we ever do. I'm not finna go buy no telescope. Press one. I wait for somebody else to do it. Just say it so we can disprove it or prove it. Something. You can't come with no equipment and have a point. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a stake in this race.
to make you come to a conclusion that the Earth is a globe.
All right. Before Jabari answer that, I would like for him to introduce himself and let the people know what's going on, what he's here to do. So can you mute your mic now, Brother Sanchez? Let the brother go in. Go ahead, Brother Jabari.
Hi, my name is Brother Jabari, and I lost my hair when I was 23 years old. I pretend that I'm an African prince, but I'm really from the islands by way of France. And I just want black people to know that if they go to Egypt 52 times, press one, they can begin to read and study the Meta Neter in the round earth. Press in the round earth. So one, could you imagine you walk into the little retarded kid's room and peek in to see if they're okay, make sure they ain't bump their heads on one another, pillows is wrapped tight. That's one, and they in there talking. You see their little asses. Let me see what they doing. They in there having a motherfucking debate. What they talking about, girl? Them retarded motherfuckers is in there debating if the earth is round or flat. No, they not. Yes, they is. Yeah, that's this type of shit. Yes, the fuck they is. How them retarded ass kids, they don't even know how to think properly. I always got to make the Kool-Aid. They got a sheet on the wall and everything. Girl, this nigga got a sheet on the I'm just telling you how my family get out, nigga. They go with the they go got a sheet on the wall. What did she say? I research flat earth. What? This shit is retarded, bro. This shit is retarded. I don't think that's a sheet. I think that's an adult pamper. That's one extra on one. I think 36 coming in big.
Peace, family. Can you hear me loud and clear, Saw?
I hear you loud and clear. Do you have an echo, Jabari?
Oh my god.
No, I don't.
All right. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I want them to go into their teaching. Press one. Whoo, I can't listen to these people talk about nothing for too long. I go directly into the teaching. I just wanted to give y'all a little funny aspect of Brother Sanchez and Brother Jabari and the things that they believe. Now we're gonna go into the teachings and let y'all know these Egyptian practices is what they do. I can't hide it. I can't hide it, champ.
Image that you use all throughout your video is the same image from the Metropolitan Museum. The challenge is you don't know where it's from.
Go ahead.
So when I mention the Metropolitan Museum,
Jabari's so emotional. And he sits there like we really give a fuck about anything he says. Because most of the niggas in his chat room, they are drunkards. And they're living in homes with, they just using, they broke into a vacant home and they used a smartphone, press one, and to charge, press one.
I was talking actually about the very image that you showed. I'm going to put it on my screen. I'm going to share my screen for a moment so you can see the image.
Oh,
so
it's the same image? It's the same image? Whoop-de-doo. Press one, where are your eyebrows?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm sharing it right now. Take a look at it.
Look, here, you guys.
No,
Do you
that's
see that
not
image?
what I was seeing. And what you pulling up, that's not what I was talking about.
What?
That's an image.
Okay.
What you think that image is, y'all? A woman building over the Aztec calendar. What you think? What hold on. What are they saying this is? And are they saying they know what this is? This is insane, y'all. Y'all believe in this weird shit?
Let me finish. Let me
Talk
finish.
about his talking
Let me
because
finish.
you're gonna
Let me
be
finish.
Echoing.
Now,
You're going to echo.
so what I'm saying to you is this is
Hold up.
wait, let me finish.
Let them
This
work.
image.
Let them work.
In fact, in his presentation, he even mentions that at the center of the earth there was a tree of life. He's referring to a Norse myth, not a Kemetic myth, not an ancient African myth.
Oh, a Kemetic ancient. I thought Kemetic was ancient Africa, but all of that is Greek. But okay.
Brother Sanchez, you've gotten it all pulled together and confused.
Go ahead.
I want you to hear something here. Wait.
You got to remember, these are demasculated males who believe in the mother womb. Okay, it's the belief system in which their mothers raised them.
Let me say, he's gonna ask me something here, and I wanna do exactly what he's asked me to do, and I'm gonna close here. So if you look at the Kemetic image on the left, you might actually think that that is a flat model, but it's just being represented on a two-dimensional surface. Take a look at this image here, which I'm assuming our dear brother has not seen. This actually comes from a book from a brother named Kenu Mos. It's from his Pert and Harum Ger, the book that you call the Book of the Dead.
Boom.
Now, let me say,
so this foreigner wrote the Book of the Dead, and this is what y'all believe.
Say this very quick.
Dead race, dead faith, dead book. You can't get mad at me because it's true. Press one. The Book of the Underworld. You guys say it. I'm just informing good people who shouldn't be deceived. Yeah. I know you guys deceived who's ever willing to be, whoever can be deceived. Yeah, I'm quite the opposite. I don't want them to be deceived by you. That's all that is. The underworld. I'm trying to prove it to you, especially the ladies. This is what they got you niggas. This is why you can't find no God-fearing man. Cause we don't believe in this shit. We don't believe in astro theology, cosmo. We just be playing. That shit is bullshit compared to the word of God and what we go through in real life. It's not nothing you believe in and stay mentally, have that shit guide your day. You'll be spiritually fucked up thinking you blessed on a bus, broke to the motherfucker. So I'm not saying it's a clown, even though you might have thought that. I'm telling you because it's real. You just don't want to hear it.
quickly.
All right, mute your mic. Brother Sanchez.
And I want you to understand that I am muting my mic when that brother speaks. But if you look at this image, you're going to see that these divine goddesses, the Unturt, are pouring the water that the world is made of. And if you look at the center of this image, you are seeing that water go from north to south.
I don't know if they pouring water. What? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, come on, bro. You can't be so silly. Oh, this is interesting. This is who y'all portrayed the father for. This is what it is.
You notice the bulge that they are giving the water. Can you see that the center of the image is bulged? What they're attempting to describe to you in a two-dimensional surface is a globe, is a spherical object. So I want you to understand that your Kemetic ancestors had this concept for a very long period of time. By the way, this image is older than the one that Brother Sanchez is using. This one is probably from around, and I'm off the top of my head, it's probably from around 700 BCE. And the image that Brother Sanchez has been using is actually from 350 BCE. So I want you to understand that this is the image you should be looking at. I'm going to say one final thing and then close. I'm looking at Brother Sanchez's image and I see him speaking. I want him to listen to what I'm saying so we can have a dialogue. So he may be speaking to his audience, that's fine. But if you don't listen, we won't be able to have a real dialogue on these issues. Anyway, I'm going to mute my mic and come back so that y'all are be able to, we can continue to have this conversation. Peace.
Okay, well, listen, let me tell everybody out there something.
Go ahead.
Water is always flat. No matter where you go on this earth, water is flat. It'll never hold the shape of a ball.
Nigga, water is whatever shape it's poured into. Press 1. If I make a hollowed out teddy bear and put it under the sink and put water inside the honey jar that's made like Winnie the Pooh, press 1. Guess what's going to happen when I put this in there? Press 1 is going to be the shape of Winnie the Pooh. Press 1. It flows. There you go. There you go, Royal Purple. You see, fellas? I'm trying to take you from Brother Sanchez level mentally to where to the women at. Press 1. The women know water flows. Press 1. Water flows. You don't know water flows? Press 1. Something wrong with these people. Water is always flat. Not if it's a sphere object is in. What are you talking about? Bars, bro. I win arguments, bro. I win. I've been battling women for my whole life. I got so many women in my family. They trained me up to be right all the time. I like to thank them.
You can put water in a balloon, it'll hold the shape of a ball, but it's just conforming to the medium that it's in.
Okay, why are you always proving your point wrong? Why are you always... Oh, because you're the cookie monster. Look at his hat. Look at his hat. This is blah, la, 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 blah, la, 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 Elmo's World. Press 1. La, 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 Elmo's World. Look at this. Look at his hat. Sesame Street. I told you. Look at mine. Angel of God. Duh. Press 1. Look at him. La, 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 la. Always looking in the walls. Supposed to be playing baseball. Cull over there chasing butterflies with a mitt on. Tarted blood. Get in the game, nigga. His daddy be yelling at him. Get your ass in the game. My son, I'm going to kick his ass. Out there chasing butterflies and shit, embarrassing me. Where's 1? That's this nigga. Get in the fucking game, bro. You know, I'll be yelling at our kids, when they out there. Bro, What is my son do? Ball hit right out of his way. Boop. There go the ball. His son looking for. It's a ladybug. I didn't want to squash it. Hey, you out there? All the music stopped. Fuck that ladybug. Where's your dad out there? We're calling the game off. You're going to have a hell of a talking to on the ride home. Stop the game. Not focus. Got me in trouble and kicked us out the park because you want to chase ladybugs. It's baseball. Hanging out with your damn mama. Your mama do you like this and then give them to me on the weekend. Prince, what? His mama do him like this all week. My son, it's my turn for baseball practice. This nigga over there. Prince, what? You can't hypersense activity. Prince, what? God damn it. I'm fighting for y'all. Wake up, fellas. I'm with you. You don't want no kids like this. Prince, what?
The surface of water always seeks to maintain a flat level, and it never will ball and hold the shape of a ball unless you create a magical theory called gravity, which I can debunk in 5 minutes.
Please don't debunk gravity. Continue on your space program. Please don't leave this debunking to go to the next, please.
That's a theory and not a fact. So if water is always flat and it don't bend, and over 70% of the Earth's surface is water, when do we prove this magical curve? People said when you at the beach and the ship disappear at the horizon, it went over the curve, but you pull out binoculars and zoom back in on the ship, there's no curve. Submarines use a periscope to see ships hundreds of miles down sea from right off the surface of the water, and they don't have to look over a bend. So y'all can laugh at me all you want, but until you can prove water bending, the earth is flat, and rivers don't flow uphill because they will have to flow uphill on a globe.
Now we can't even see chakras, nigga. You wanted to believe chakras and all of this madness. What are you, bro? This is by far retarded school. This is continuation. Press 1. Woo wee. He already know we laughing. Y'all can laugh at me out there, all y'all.
It's a lot of deception went on in our generation, and I'm just here to free your mind. The person that's getting laughed at the most, that's the man you need to listen to.
He ain't never lied. You ain't lying about that one. If you going through anything throughout your day, listen to this nigga and realize and just thank God that you have a brain. Okay? Just thank God. Press 1. Hit that like button, subscribe, and shout out to the people in my Cash App. Cause it should say he really put effort into this sign. Look at this. He went outside and spray painted and everything. These grown ass men, champ. Go ahead, King. I see why Sinetta do this to y'all.
If we in a backwards world today, and everything backwards, they told you live on a globe. Hey, Sinetta, we still rolling?
We
waiting
still
on
rolling,
Jabari.
brother. The people see you. You dropping your science. Go ahead.
Okay, you know what? Well, since
Sinetta was laughing. That nigga said you dropping your science. Hold up, Sinetta. That science, bro. Woo. Woo, this nigga ain't said nothing that he ain't did one experiment. You dropping your science. Sheesh.
waiting on him. Let me go ahead and screen share then. Look like I got a little time to wait on it. Let me screen share for a minute. So I'm pretty sure you can see my screen, right, Sal?
Yes, I see your screen.
All right. So let me just show people something. I got a couple pictures. Can y'all see this?
Aries,
Can you see
69,
this, sir?
Leo,
Brother, we see it. I see it.
Gotcha.
astrology.
So this is what Jabari was just showing. He showed you Nut bent over with a circle in the middle of her, and he showed you 3 spherical objects above her. This the same thing I'm showing you here on the left. It's the Masonic cosmology. That arch will be Nut. That's the Ark of the Covenant. It ain't no Ark of the Covenant that they telling you about in the Bible. The Arch of the Covenant is Nut's back because
What?
it's a covering. A covenant is a covering, covenant. That lets us know we protected and that this creation is stable. The moment these heliocentric people remove the covenant from above our head, they was able to convince us of doomsday cataclysms and all this world ending crap like the Most High don't got this place under control. They got us so dumbed down that they tax us $60 million a day because they telling you God ain't build this place right. That God got a bunch of spherical objects floating around in a black void with no foundations clashing into each other. We build on 4 corners and foundations today. What make you think man's smarter than the Most High? You walk in Walmart, you don't worry about the building falling on you, but you walk outside and don't think the Most High got it under control because they removed the sky goddess nut from around your head. Now,
Who? Nut. Press 1.
when Jabari say our ancestors had a globe, then ain't no sky goddess on a globe. So that's a lie, because a globe don't have a covering on it. It got you unprotected, vulnerable for any kind of cataclysm. But you never saw this stuff in your life. It's all in your mind. So I put this up to show those 3 objects that he's talking about. You can see on the royal arch, that's the sun, moon, and it's a black object that y'all don't see. And that's what eclipses both the sun and moon. So you got sun, moon, and black hole sun, which would be the serpent in the middle of the yin yang, or Adam and Eve and the serpent. But that's when you deal with mythology. If you want to just deal with science, think about this. This is what Jabari showed. He used this to prove a globe. But you know what problem he make with that? Let me show y'all something. Check this out.
Go ahead.
Everything we do is built this way. As above, so below. That's the Hebrew cosmos on the top.
What the fuck? The TPs. Oh my goodness, bro.
Now I can prove to you that our earth is this way and that the arch is above your head and not under your feet. Rainbows prove that you enclosed in an arch because light reveals the shape of its container. But see, Jabari now is a scientist. He's a theologian, and he's a Greek scholar as well. I think we all need to put that on the table as well. So, you know, it's just being fair. Shout out to him. One thing we want to keep in mind since I got this open sonetta is you can't find me a real picture of the earth. Think about it. We won't even be having this debate. If somebody showed me a real picture of the earth, I'll say it's a spirit. Show me a real picture of the earth, I'll say it's a spirit. But the thing about it, why we know that the earth is flat, is because water don't bend, and on a globe,
water do bend. And show me a picture of the flat earth. Show me a picture of the flat earth. What are you talking about, bro? You ain't proving nothing.
Water will have to flow uphill. Think about this one too. If the earth was rotating 1,000 miles per hour, airplanes that took off going in a direction that the earth is spinning would never make it to their city, y'all. Their city will be spinning away from them. If an airplane going 600 miles per hour and the Earth spinning 1,000 miles per hour, then the airplane need to add 1,000 miles per hour just to get through its city. In other words, the airplane should be able to just hover off of the ground and let the Earth keep spinning, and then it can just land on its city when it get up under it. But we don't see that happen.
Oh my goodness.
This is just simple stuff. And just to show you something else too about our ancestors that y'all need to know what Jabbar ain't showing you.
Woo, shit.
Let me go to my little.
This is high knowledge.
Let me show y'all something real quick. So if you look at what the ancestors was showing us in Kemet right here, a lot of people think that's sun worship.
Okay,
but this is not sun worship. And our ancestors was not worshiping the sun on this picture. I want y'all to pay attention to this picture.
That's the Pope's hat. Nigga, that's the Pope's hat right there. Nigga, I know the Pope hat when I see it. Brother one, see? This is old Phoenician alien. Oh, I'm done with you guys, bro. You guys, this is like make-believe. This is so cute. You guys' knowledge is so cute. Go ahead.
They got the sun right there with the rays making a triangle. This is
this is a world. I promise you. You know, y'all, I love y'all because y'all give me content. Well, look. Oh, my Lord. Y'all niggas is like a bunch of kids, though. It's like adults. This shit is like adults having like y'all having a school program and telling the parents what y'all think this is. Because earth, God, heaven, one student believes aliens built this place. Just let the students tell us with no God what it is. And this is the shit y'all coming back with, bro. This is absurd. I mean, really absurd.
Science, Netta. Let me show you what our ancestors was trying to tell us. The ancestors was telling us, Netta, that the sun is very close. And it's not 93 million miles away. This is what they were showing us, sir. Our ancestors was observing their natural reality, and it was beautiful to them. Now look at that picture. Ain't that beautiful? And then you go
the sun worship. Yeah, go ahead, champ.
Over here and you see what the ancestors was telling you, that the sun is close. Now the heliocentrists came along to Africa and told us that the sun is 93 million miles away, but yet in this picture, is making a hot spot on one particular part of the ocean. How can a sun 93 million miles away do that?
That's
Let
a
me
good
show
point.
you what
That's a good
happened
point.
with a sun that was 93 million miles away. Now we getting science now instead of indoctrination. So this is what they teach you, sir. They teach you sun rays into the earth, and they hit the earth evenly, parallel, and they light up one side of the earth. And they say the moon is on the other side. But guess what, though, sir?
What's that one?
If that's the case, watch this. If that's the case, how are we able to see the sun and moon out at the same time? You wake up in the morning, you look outside, you see the sun and you see the moon. That wouldn't be possible on a globe, y'all. Somebody will be missing the damn moon on the other side of their globe. Look, this how that would look on a globe. Sun and moon out at the same time. That mean at the bottom of the globe or the sides, people gonna look up and see nothing in the sky. People, that don't happen. For us to be able to look up and see the sun and moon in the sky at the same time, and I did a video on this, you can check it out. Sun and moon out at the same time debunks the globe. You can only
you ever notice with the sun and moon out at the same time? What if that's not an old moon? What if that's not the moon and the sun out at the same time? What if that's the old sun? Let me give you. Let me give. No, I don't need to give you an example. You know what the fuck I'm saying. Egyptian. Press one. What if it's just a burnt out old sun? What if when they blew this shit up, the power went out? What if all the sun power went out? What if? Who knows? Who knows? I know when it's nighttime, the moon is up there. Now I know what you're saying, but you don't know what that is. Who does it say what it is? I know it's in our atmosphere. I know it's up there. I've seen it before, but there's still a lot of question on what they're not telling you. You feel me?
We have that. Let me show you something. Everybody on Earth look up at Polaris. And that can only be possible on a flat Earth, y'all. Polaris is known as the all-seeing eye. Polaris is called Polaris because it's the pole star. Polaris is right above the North Pole, and everyone on Earth can see it. That wouldn't be possible on a globe. We only have one pole star, not two. So think about what I'm telling you here. The fact that everyone can look up and see the sky like this, Sarnetta, it show you why the Muslim mosque is built this way. As above, so below. The Muslims build a mosque this way. So that arch is the roof. That's what encloses and protects us. And we ain't no smarter than the Most High. So I know flat Earth may seem ridiculous to a lot of people. It's because they haven't looked in it. I've been on here just a few minutes and showed some people more about flat Earth than you've done on this channel, Sarnetta. All y'all done was say how ridiculous it is instead of dealing with science. I don't care about the laughter. You can laugh at me. I care about being wrong. All right, I'll be right and you laughing at me because I don't care about consensus. I know what the ancestors was telling me when they show me these corpuscular rays and I look at the ancestors. They showing me that the sun is close. And I'm gonna prove my point right here. And give you something else to look at so you can see how sun rays work on the flat Earth. So basically, just the fact that we have triangulation from the sun shows it's not 93 million miles away. And you can trace those rays right back up to the sun, Sarnetta. In fact, I can show you video footage right now of pilots flying above the sunset. Real time.
They always going off into some other shit. They be having good points and good questions, and then all that. Come on, bro.
So this is a good example of the difference of sun rays, how they would behave on a globe with the sun 93 million miles away as opposed to the flat Earth. You know, if you got a flashlight, for example, let me show you something.
He should, instead of using, bro, you should be, listen, you should be doing at least one science project, bro. Something. You should have a whole demonstration. All this.
If you got this lamp on a wall and you look at the light, you see how the light make a triangle?
Uh-huh.
That mean that this is a close local, this is called local lighting supplies because it's meant to light local areas. The sun and moon are local light objects. It's not a big ball of fire 93 million miles away. It's a very close light being right within our atmosphere, and it's not fire, it's pure light. And it triangulates because it's close to us. You can't.
Okay, but that don't prove what the fuck you saying. Okay, you found some excellent points that's been around since whenever. That shit ain't got shit to do with nut or none of that, bro.
That's moon, and in the middle is the great mother or the darkness, the great womb.
Here we go.
That's what eclipses them both and called
Here we
etymology.
Here we go.
Let's pull up Kemetic cosmology. First of all, if you Google Kemetic cosmology, guess what you'll find?
You know what's funny? You cannot talk shit about cosmology, Serapis, and what you saying is the serpent. Well, the serpent, of course, But what you saying is the Messiah and the Old Testament God and all of this. When you believe in the same stuff, champ. And I think that's what Jabari was saying. Jabari's only point is, okay, so what you're putting up is more ancient than you realize. That goes back to commit. And he's just proving that it all goes back to the same source, Phoenician source. That's it. The knowledge you're talking about and you're debating is worthless because we actually agree and you just haven't realized it come from the same source.
Brother Sanchez, all this is my work. And I don't get all the credit for being a Kemetic scholar. I get laughed at for teaching what the truth.
Now you see Kalima. You see Kalima right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. Right? Right? Which is the actual deity in which we're talking about. Huh? Which is the deity your Beyonce and them is be loving on and talking about and all of that. Press 1. So this goes back. This goes back. You see that tongue out? You wonder why they stick the tongue out? You think it's just, bro, it's a whole deity. Okay? It's a whole deity. None of them gonna tell you they all believe in the same deity, pretending that they oppose one another.
Truth about Nut and Geb is not a solar system. Now the 3 objects that he put up, you can see them in this object. You see one dude on a boat, that's sun. One dude on a boat with the object, that's that spherical object, that's moon. And in the middle is the great mother or the darkness, the great womb. That's what eclipses them both and calls the moon phases. Now, Sarnetta, check this.
Prove it. Press what? It don't cause no moon phases. Press 1. I say the woman on earth have no control over the light that God has placed here before her. You guys are lost your way hugely.
Out though. Check this. This gonna really blow y'all mind. Let me get some out for you real quick. So this flat earth cosmos, here's a Hebrew cosmos to my Hebrew Israelites out there. Y'all got to be flat earthers, Hebrew Israelites, because a rapture can't happen on a globe. How can every eye look up and see Jesus on a globe? Now, I don't believe in Jesus. I'm just giving them something to think about. Hold up a minute. I'm getting a lot of stuff out too. So think about that, Hebrew Israelites. On a flat earth, everybody can look up when the Christ come, and everybody
see how he's good at using one versus the other, even though he don't agree with none of them. But then in the deeper, and once he understand that actually they're all related, he'll get it. People just want to be right so much.
Will be able to see Jesus in the sky just fine. Now, I'm not a Christian. I'm using this for an example. I'm showing you how everyone had the concept of Nut and Geb, even early Christians. So here's this Hebrew cosmos showing you that it's waters above. It's waters above the firmament. It's called a firmament because it's firm. And the next word is amen. Amen. Because amen is another. Amen is a patriarchal form of Nut, y'all. Get that in your head that most of you Kemetic folks are Masonic sun worshippers. Our ancestors didn't worship the sun.
And you a male moon worshiper. Like
the womb. So when you see these
they worship the what? The womb. I told you.
Above on this picture right here. Now that show you why in this picture right here, you see these gentlemen on the boats. Everybody was on the same page. Now you see gentlemen on boats outside of Nut. That's because it's waters out.
Sun worship with the serpent coming out of the sun is the serpent being the Son of God. Press 1. The serpent being the Son of God. You see that? You worship the sun as God. Well, the sun, you see the serpent right on the boat and its representation of the serpent. You're dealing with a whole a serpent coat.
Yeah, all right, according to the ancestors. And if you start studying the stars, you will
Now I was
see that
telling
the
y'all,
stars
you took the way of the serpent and wanted God's knowledge for yourself, and you ate greatly, big time.
behave like water is behind them, the twinkling
You
of them.
took the way of the deceiver, Satan, and all of you became Ptah worshippers for the blessings that it bestowed in the knowledge, and you put Ptah and Egyptology over God. Some of you even sit these gods right next to the Creator, and on and was taught by Satan, the serpent, all of these great things, good and evil, good and bad, both of them. Here you go. When you knew only good, it was a disgust to be bad. No, he got you to believe the God of the underworld believes in astro and created cosmology for you guys on all levels. He wanted his throne above the stars, right? Or something to the effect. Give me the scripture on that one. But all of the stars believe in the belief that Satan and or the serpent has. So when y'all thinking is, that's Satan and that's Illuminati and the ritual, that's nothing more than what I'm telling you. This is what they believe. Now, if you're afraid of it, if you want to sit back to collect the excitement of seeing Rihanna perform these dances and tributes to their gods who put them in a position, that's where all the world want to be. That's the blinding light, the material world. That's the ultimate sign of you did it, clout, success, people knowing who you are. A woman's wonder world. That's why they always on Instagram living in a narcissistic antichrist reality, creating false illusions and this ones and that ones for nothing. It's nothing. It's all in vain.
It's like they're being projected through water. And there's a great demonstration that I can pull up to show you exactly how that works. And basically, what I'm telling y'all is it's deeper than what everybody's making flat Earth out to be some joke. The truth is back around because we're in a time of revelation right now. September 23rd was 777, and a lot.
Now you see how he just tried to use his antichrist philosophy against God and the teachings of the scripture that gave you the book of Revelations. They were talking about this was the revelation. This was last year. So how you don't believe in God but using it to validate your antichrist? How you using God against God to validate yourself? Boy, if you don't get out of here, press one. Child. That's what y'all straight children.
A lot of people didn't even know that the pyramids on Giza was aligned to Hydra, Leo, and Virgo. You got comedic so-called scholars that didn't even know that.
Aligned to what? Aligned to you done made it up. This is I told you. That's why it's all about Kemet. Why is Kemet everything God told you? If God destroyed Egypt and all of that, why are you trying to build up its coats all over again by identifying yourself today as them as a nation? And they have a nation. You align yourself up with Eastern philosophies and religion, trying to be African American and be slick talking. That's it. None of that shit makes sense to an African American who's wide awoke. They can see the deceit in it. That's all.
Even talking about it, but they know about so much about Kemet. One of the greatest alignments in our ancestors' cosmology happened on the 23rd, and nobody from the Kemetic community talked about it. I made a whole series on it. So when we talk about the earth being flat, keep this concept in your mind, brothers and sisters, that you enclosed. And when you think of it, the ancestors call this the cosmic egg. And if you think of an egg, all life is on the inside.
Let me tell you how none of this shit makes sense. Cause you said NASA and the space program is preventing you from going outside of this. But now you said Mother Newt going over this is what's keeping you in. Press 1. So what is it that you believe? Did NASA do this? Or is this Mother Newt? What are you saying?
Not on the surface of it. So they flipped us inside out. Now, I don't want to be long-winded, but if you look at this, all compasses point to the center. South is all around you. It's a 360-degree.
You know what? It ain't even that he think the earth is flat or round. It's him trying to disprove the word of God and showing his slick tongue and showing that he's a deceiver. There's no truth in him. Just like his father. Press 1, that's the spirit that's in him. Ain't no truth in him. And he ain't told the truth, the complete truth, not one time. Or even tried to at the best of his ability. He has been all handed to him perception, and his grounds of his terms of what he can say and what he can't say is already laid out. You better turn it around and relate it back to, first you blame the white man and NASA for not being able to get out of, and there's continents outside of Newt. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you saying? Or did they only create television to keep you mind controlled? What? For what? Y'all believe the same things they believe. They believe in creating space. You believe in space. They believe in planets. You believe in planets. They gave you Egyptian God. It don't matter which one it is. None of them have original thought. You all try to take from old Egypt and old Phoenician and translate things on a wall by way of Jewish and Turkish and Frenchmen who were sent to the Americas to destroy Afro Americans in the early 1900s. That shit wasn't even thought about. Why nobody in the past ever saw the pyramids? Nobody was thinking about that shit. Them Indians didn't find that shit till 19 what? They were sitting over there that whole time, sticking out the ground all the way to fucking Leo and Aries and Pluto. And when did they find these? In what year? Okay.
Ice ring that's all around you. That's the South Ring. And when you think of,
I want to hear no more him.
You shouldn't feel insulted if I challenge your information. That's what scholars do. If you want to challenge my information, go ahead at it. He then, even though he thought he wasn't going to be, he said yesterday he wouldn't be personal. Then he started talking about me being a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. Family, if you look at my bio, if you look in the room that you're in, you will see that I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha.
That's right. You don't see these logos over here? You don't see that logo on the bookshelf? He's a mother womb worshiper for sure. Ancient Kemetic teachings of what? And he's from Greek. You see his squiggly eyeballs? That he from a Greek fraternity teaching you Egyptian Commission stuff, even though Egyptian Commission is older than the Greek. So how are you a Greek scholar of yourself? Please. They taught you.
There's no, I have no issue with that. I'm not Greek. I'm an African.
No, you're not. African. No, you're not. And there's no such thing as no African. There's no such thing as an African. Press 1. There's no such thing. Africa is an incorporated, just like the United States is an incorporated entity, soulless being. So is the term Africa. That wasn't created until the 19 what? You're not African. Now, if you have lineage to East Asia, the continent you perceive in your brain as Africa, then go on over there and find your cousins and shit like that. But quit trying to make it you are an African. African ain't nothing. That's just what Americans call a land. You can't catch a flight to African. You got to go somewhere like Zimbabwe, fool. Press 1. Only African Americans who believe they from Africa believe in Africa that was created to them by the Rockefeller Foundation in the 1901. Stop thinking you from somewhere and you from here. But it's teachers like him. I am an African in a Greek facility. And they taught me about my Egyptian roots. And like, that don't even make sense, bro. I hate to tell y'all, but that shit don't even make sense, bro.
Understand that. Do I belong to a Greek letter organization? Yes, I do.
Why? How?
By the way, if you're going to insult people who are members of Alpha Phi Alpha, you need to insult.
Look, he finna start telling on everybody.
Anthony Browder.
And who else?
You need to insult Charles Finch.
Well,
You need to insult an Asar Imhotep.
all of your leaders that he exposed, all of them. So if you want to expose that, all of us are. See? The teachings of these Pan Africans and this idea that you can, this is all Greek. This is all foreign indoctrination to get you off your homeland and to make you think you from somewhere else. Fact. It's a mental coup d'etat. Spiritually knock you off, throw your whole spiritual base, faith, and your historic and your prophecies into uh, metaphysical star system. That's why everything you believe is star system. The black sun, Saturn, all the crystals, the ancestors, each stars and ancestors. They doctors this shit up right appealing to your soul, black woman. Yeah, so while you walking around with these little things on your head and these bedangles and all this makeup, you just identifying yourself with the coat of, and you using your vagina and your womb as a weapon against press one. But Kev Gills, we in the building. Margaret Sanger did it best. How you think these diseases and stuff? It ain't just homosexuality. Y'all go and get these shots and do all this and this and spread that amongst your people. Help genocide yourself. Oh yeah, the extermination process takes time. It doesn't happen at just one time. It takes time. It's to make you look like a worthless beast that need to be sterilized or something. You know. So y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing.
You need to insult Brother Sanjetti. We are all members of Alpha Phi Alpha.
Look.
And one of the reasons why we became members of Alpha Phi Alpha is because that organization has had a connection and interest to ancient Kemet since.
Stop it. So they use black people to sell ancient, old Phoenician and Greek gods to the black community and to give black people a historical account other than their true history and their birthright. All this shit ain't real. No. Your people believed in God for real. And their identities was stolen by Greeks and all of these little fraternal orders and these frat to keep you from ever knowing the truth. How you a Greek, teach, and you're an African, but commit in this one and that one. Agent of confusion, an agent of Satan. The knowledge that Satan birthed, Ptah. Press one, ask any of them, Ptah. Now you know you're dealing with the Pope, the power of the sea. This is the bottomless pit, mermaid. Oh no, that ain't heaven. You think it's cute that you use a siren? Because they accept that's hellish. I know they tricked you. Yeah, they tricked us all to believe in Satan by way of Greek gods. Now, if we identify with these Greek gods by way of Osiris and stuff like that, like our people are caught in, you serving the serpent. Press one, that was destroyed. Press one. You serving all of the Phoenician, the Egyptians, Holy Roman Empire. Who was not, and who was, all of that, that's them right there. So y'all better get y'all shit together. These people, these Greek teachers, they can't contain this right here. This isn't owned by like Brother Sanchez said, deceive those who are able to be deceived. And that's what they own. If you can be tricked, trick them. That's how demons operate. You know that? Now that's why they got y'all sisters thinking y'all womb is a portal. Press one, give me the microphone. To open up what? To open up y'all portal to demons and wonder why your kids is killing. Press one. That's because your womb is polluted. That's why. And you took the deal. That's why. You're the seed of Satan. Press one. That's what it is. That's what we up against in this world. The seed of the women who teach falsehoods and women of God. Press one. There's the women of Satan who masquerade. They do their best to masquerade as women of God and women of light and women trying to change and do better. No, they just playing. You can see it in them. Through the smile, through the makeup, through the allurement. You can see it in their head. And just like the fellas. That's why I'll be tripping with it. Oh, you be smoking on it. Nigga, you don't did way worse. You stand convicted, nigga. Shut up. You know, evil ass niggas ain't finna try to convict me. Blight work. This is easy for me. Y'all believe in newt, secrete, chakras, writing up your backside all the way up your back like a snake till secretion hit the back of your head. I know your teachings. Press one. That's the teachings of the serpent. That's why I don't care about fame or nothing. I don't need help with all you marketing genius or nothing, bro. No, bro, move at my own pace. But that serpent sun worship belief, that's what y'all got. That's why God sent you a human form. He sent you His Spirit in man, not a son, and so you can't be deceived. So since you deceived by that son, press one like you was in Egypt. He sent you His son. Press one. See, that's what they can't take. That's what they can't take. So they don't want you to believe in the testimony, the New Testament. They don't want you to even know the Old Testament. Remembering the covenant means covering, and it was the protection of asteroids. I mean, just remember the law. Remember the contract that God has made, that your forefathers made with God Himself, and the promises. And if you come back to Him, zooms, and wham wham. But you can sit out there and playing worldly little things. Let me show you something. Yeah, I ain't no fool. I came ready for war. Press one. Divine feminine. Press one. Yeah, this shit right here. Press one. That's right. Huh? That's right. East Indian Phoenician system sold through the See, you think I'm a fool. Y'all think I'm a fool. Y'all think I'm only here for the fellas. No, to straighten the fellas up. Nah, bro. I'm here to break the yoke of Satan. That's what. Yeah, this elder woman's mine. And I'm finna show you niggas how to do it. Press one. I'm a living example for you. For you. With all this makeup and all this astrophysics and cosmology. Yeah, no, it ain't no dear mama today. I told you that. We get on the fellas every day. Nah, it's really you, mama. Press one. It's you and your antichrist want to be divine feminine, but we know our mamas. Press one. Yep, and good godly women know our mamas in the Democratic community are unfit mamas. When we got unfit daddies. Yep. We got that. But I want to show you why you ain't got no man and why you practicing all of this voodoo spiritualistic disguise as ancient Egyptian when it's really Serapis, the serpent worship, and you are just another servant of Satan. And on your way, on your long, wide journey, press one to hell. That's where you going spiritually while you being enticed by some glittering lights and all this other shit. I didn't know what it was, but you going down with your father. That's all. That's all it is. If you practice this shit right here over the fire, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You know more about crystal balls and the power of the WAP. Press one over the laws of your land that will get your children enslaved. You crazy, G. That's why y'all ain't got shit. Press one. God ain't gonna give you shit. And press one is because niggas so weak. They place this over you, man. And because you can't observe your law, he put the woman and her law over you. And now you worship her gods. Now you wonder why all your niggas is feministic. Well, look who they mamas getting their info from and they nutrients from, and they feed it to they boys, because now they the queens and they the power and they the matriarch. Ain't no matriarch on earth. Press one. It's a make-believe wonderland concept until the black man wake out of his slump. Press one. That's all. I'm gonna argue about no relationship shit and talk about what niggas got to do right, nigga. You doing this? You are on YouTube talking about your women problems with lotion on your face and Vaseline and real pretty. Press one looking like Egyptian male goddesses. Press the male goddesses. One of Egypt eating berries. Man, let me eating motherfucking berries, nigga. Press one. Yeah. And now people are thirsty and hungry for the truth. They realize the thing about the people is they get tired. They just give us something. Y'all just getting rich and stuff. We living in a bad time. Y'all know y'all got some other than chakras right now with the economy fucked up. What they displaying, ladies and gentlemen, is they don't know nothing about law. They don't know who they voting for. They don't know where the real power lie. And all this melanated consciousness talk come from East Asia some damn where. It's not real to a lawful nation. Press one. Your ass is a criminal under them. And they love it. Hence 13th to 14th Amendment. Yep. Yeah. So let's listen to the deceptions of the lies. Because this sister is not the only one. Bless her heart. She's not the only one. There was women before this. There's always gonna be women. I'm talking about mother goddess and the mother goddess and then the mother goddess and this one and that one. But we'll see. But we'll see. We've been on Earth how long? Y'all, we've been walking with each other for years now. Even women is here too. So let's see. Just the knowledge, okay? We're going from a legal and spiritual like connection. Okay? Could you hear the serpent? That's what we're doing. When you enter in the realm of the bungalow, the rats, the roaches, the snakes, and all the years, you gotta know the language. This Laura London, spiritual advisor. Probably you want to know all that you can. You love Nipsey, right? Press one. Press one. Remember? So let's get to a little bit. I already told y'all the bungalows is full of. That's why I gave y'all the flat earth conversation, not to watch the debate, to show you how silly the underworld is and how much of it's a distraction from you being on the cord in your true divine place and your true status and your true place in this world, rather than a buck dancing, entertainment narcissist. Press one who's living in Wonderland, even though the world can see your life is in total ruin. Like, that's embarrassing. And most of it because y'all playing with makeup and fake lives and trying to pretend that niggas are so feministic they can't even stand up to mama. Press one. In fact, they so feministic they trying to be masculine to say to mama right. That's a masculine trait right there. Mama right, whether right or wrong. No, that ain't true. That's Satan. No, that's the problem with you niggas. Letting them be right or wrong no matter what. I'm not going down with the ship. You're gonna be right. So let's get to it.
And I am your spiritual guide on the Sacred Woman journey. I'm so happy that you're here, my Facebook community, my Instagram community, those who have been devoted with this work of Sacred Woman, Heal Thyself, City of Wellness, Man, Heal Thyself. So glad that you're here in the circle right now. Well, we have coming up.
I'll be looking for God in these situations. Like, where is God in this? Where's redemption? Where's the healing in it? That's all.
And it's going to be a big affair, and that is the Sacred Woman Rites of Passage. The Sacred Woman Rites of Passage.
The Sacred Woman Rites of Passage. Just by y'all, this is why being of God look at y'all weird. The Sacred Woman Rite of Passage. What is this? Talk to me.
The book that many of you have already in your home is a guide to healing the feminine body, mind, and spirit. It is based on ancient Nile Valley teachings that from the beginning of time of antiquity to now.
No, they tell you the truth up front. Yeah, from the first time we bit the apple from the serpent until now, the divine feminine. Verse 1.
It is needed. The Sacred Woman work is based on this book, and I take you
Let me
through
see.
the gateways.
What's the gateway?
And the gateways really reflect your inner spiritual anatomy. In your inner spiritual anatomy,
Wait for the
you will
music.
meet Newt, the Universal Mother, and what she does is she helps you to heal your womb.
Now hold up, Brother Sanchez. You over here talking about Newt, and it's there to help you heal the womb? Press button. Newt again. No, not the homie Newt. Press button. Newt. No.
So those women who are suffering from fibroid tumors, endometriosis, heavy bleeding and clotting, PMS,
PMS, tumors. We went from fucking tumors to PMS. PMS.
emotional trauma from relationships, that gateway will address those issues.
I mean, all you crazy ass females. fellas, what have they done, fellas? They came into a woman's coat. They're not feminists. They're fucking womb worshippers. Press one.
The next gateway is the gateway of Newt.
Okay, so the gateway of the vagina, then Newt.
Newt is the word.
The word.
What you say is what you create. And the word is medicine. And that word is called Ucha.
Who did this? Who did this not? Who?
That medicine helps to transform all of your energy centers. And we say Hekau, words of power,
Hakawu?
words of medicine. And so we will shift those words that create a toxic reality and take our words and form them into lotus blossom words that heal the sick, the wounded, the broken through our words.
So your
And somewhere-
craziness is part of the process? I know that ain't what the fuck you said. Let me rewind. So we did what?
create a toxic reality and take our power, words of medicine. And so we will shift those words that create a toxic reality and take our words and form them into lotus blossom words that heal the sick, the wounded.
Fellas, you ever been in an argument with your woman and she says she's just trying to help you and this is a learning lesson? This is where these teachings come from. I'm embarrassed. Oh my goodness.
Broken through our words. And some words have been traveling with us all of our lives.
What word is
And
it?
in our subconscious, we keep on breaking ourselves down and attracting relationships that break us down. Because
I promise you, this is 90% of women problems right here. This because y'all listen to this type of shit. If y'all sit back and find a fucking hobby, find something to do with your time instead of being emotionally wrapped up in nonsense. I mean, are you guys all psychopathic or something? What's wrong with y'all? We be playing video games and Madden, and then here y'all come with, can I talk to you about what? See, that's the problem. You're not emotionally available. I was reading this book. Emotionally available. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Emotionally, but I was in the middle of a fucking intense firefight with my buddies, and this is cool. It's a cool Wednesday. Ain't no gunshots and helicopters going off or nothing. Press one, food is available, money's available. You're just not emotionally available. Everything's available for emotionally but you. Huh? Then you find out that the emotional availability was a manipulation tactic to get you to hear all the their shit they've been thinking about all week from friends, this one and that one. And then when you become emotional available and just say, fuck it, this is mine, emotional baggage. And you're like, oh, fuck you, you're just being a fucking girl. You're like, girl, you brought me here. I was playing video games with the fellas using bad words and things. Press one, and she's like, well, that's your problem. You don't understand women. You're like, I'm dude. That's why I'm here crying with your weak ass. I'm weak. You're such a male chauvinist. And then we go all up into their world. Next thing you know, we doing yoga like this, talking about the feminine divine, and we wearing little dancing, ballerina clothes. Press 1. The male section at Target is full of fucking 4th of July unicorn shirts now. What the fuck did this happen? We got big trucks and rims now, and we got rainbows. And we used to piss on Ford. Press 1 used to be so tough. Shit. And thanks to the feminine divine, press 1.
Those are the words that have
This
been
shit enslaved us.
spoken as a child. We grew up with those words. So now it's time to shift. And so we say, take the words and make that word work and make that word magical power.
Girl, if you don't go in there in that kitchen and make me some goddamn grits, what the fuck is you talking about? Press 1. This what the fuck y'all be having the meetings for when y'all having girls week out? Girl, we gotta take our power back. What your man having you do? Cause I got me working and got grits. Press 1. That's the 3rd time. He's so controlling. Press 1. I eat breakfast. Press 1. You don't know how to make grits, man. This your problem. Y'all done lost y'all motherfucking mind. Y'all tripping. She say, what? I just find it weird, you know? I just find it weird. Really weird.
That moves us into our next gateway.
Because we talking gateways, and I was in the Star Trek. Press 1, and this whole time I'm in space, and y'all sitting up here talking about the goddamn vagina and the womb. I need to know. Come on, help me relate with y'all a little more. Now I know. You know, it helped me understand y'all a little better. That's all.
The next gateway deals with Ta'ert. Ta'ert is our mother of the garden.
Oh my God, the mother of the garden, not the father of the garden. First it was Tanut, the covering. Then it was the goddamn vagina fallopian tube shit. But now the mother of the garden. If this ain't the most antichrist shit I've ever heard, let a woman be coming. I'll go on a date and she talking like this. It's like the devil's advocate. That bitch gonna shift into a serpent, a demon. Press 1. I gotta go. I'll use the bathroom. I gotta take a call. Press 1. Uber. She don't know I Ubered. Press 1. There's no reason why you should just be living your life antichrist. There's no reason. There's no reason. It's much easier and less stressful just breathing and being free.
Ta'ert is the one who nourishes us through the garden foods. So in that garden, we will learn how to use food as medicine. Everything
Oh, no. These bitches gonna poison us. Oh, no. You know, bro. Oh, no. Fellas, be on guard, fellas. They trying to put mushrooms in your food, like they did young Pharaoh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you just want grits. They got grits with this special ingredient, and combined with your stupidity will make one explosive knockout powder. Take your ass home. Oh, my goodness.
has an impact. From celery for the nerves and the skin and the hair, to ginger for the circulation, to green foods to repair
This is old. This is what our grandmama taught us.
the emotional body, break the addictions, everything that you eat in
I
nature
eat lettuce and all that. I still smoke weed. Press 1. Come on now.
has a purpose. And we're going to delve into that purpose. And so we'll be eating from the garden to heal ourselves.
Okay, go ahead.
This is holistic. This is sisterhood. This is transforming families. Not only are you going to transform yourself as a healing woman, a healed up woman, but you're going to also transform your family, your loved ones, your co-workers, your community, your friends. And we move ourselves from sacred medicine
To where?
from sacred womb to sacred word to sacred food as medicine and to moving forward. And that gateway is the gateway of Bess. And each of the gateways, these are indwelling principles, they have a glyph. And the glyph for Bess is a knife and a feather. You are learning to be your own surgeon. And you're cutting away corruptible matter. And you're putting the feather to help it be a salve, to create a balance. And so many of us are stuck. We keep doing the same things all the time, and we keep getting the same negative reactions, and so we just got to pick ourselves up and move forward. And then from best and transforming ourselves and moving forward and getting unstuck and getting unblocked and letting go of some relationships that are toxic and moving to healthier relationships and healthier ground, we move ourselves into hetero. Hetero is about
You the toxic one. This relationship that was right for you. Oh my goodness! What man is this? Where you men at?
love and beauty.
Love
But
and
in order to
beauty.
be a beautiful woman, you have to actually go to your inner child and meet her. And that inner child may be under a bed, in a closet, in a corner, in a shower, frightened, fearful. And that inner child grows with you. If you don't heal her, she comes with you as a teenager and you act out. That inner child comes with you as an adult and you have these relationships that keep breaking down because you're still hurting and wounded from her. So on this pathway, we go into our meditation and we meet her and we bring her up and we say, come with us, come with me.
I wish
We're
I
gonna
would
heal.
catch one of y'all in the bed in the closet. Come on, come with me. Lift her up. What you doing, woman? I'm lifting my inner child up from, from 12. Press one, and I need her to come with me right now. Move. Press one. Oh, hell no. They really holding hands walking about this bitch. Press one. Y'all, something wrong with y'all. They really, nigga, what she do? I gotta talk to my ex-rock friend. This bitch walked in with her. She was speaking in the third person. I thought she was speaking in third person and shit. Next thing you know, I look up. She holding hands with herself walking out the door. And I'm not going for that, bro. I'm getting back on the game, love, bro. And then you start throwing interceptions because you're really thinking about her holding hands with a ghost, and you like, and next thing you know, interception. All y'all do is fuck up our lives with this make believe nothing. Can y'all just fucking get fishing poles? Damn.
On this path.
Fuck.
And so you bathe her and you pray over her and you eat the foods that heal her and you comfort her and let her know there's another way. There's a way.
Hold up. That's what y'all be on this rose and masturbating. This is streak of cold woman talk. Press one. So you greet her, you wash her up. You introduce her. So the fellas got Brother Sanchez and Brother Jabari, and this is what the women got? You kidding me? Them niggas got teaching. I'll be the man over there. Shit, where they at? Where they sign up clubs at? I'll be the man in that club. Hey, Queen of Four. Press one. What you say? The divine feminine. Press one. These all the divine feminines right here. And all of the masculines is over there. Press one. How y'all doing? Mm-hmm. Press one. The mother goddess. This y'all mother goddess right here, huh? Press one. This y'all mother goddess right here. I get the feeling that she's y'all leader as the women mermaid. I be talking shit, but this is probably the leader of the mermaid. She the one training y'all, making y'all vaginas a fucking act of war against man. Press one. What the hell?
And you pray over her and you eat the foods that heal her and you comfort her and let her know there's another way.
What's
There's
the
a
way?
way out and a way up. And then that beauty begins to come through you. You become beautiful because beauty is really from within. But we'll be teaching you, I'll be teaching
Well, the
you
way you said, go. Never mind.
the ways of the beauty path according to our ancestors, from the garments you wear, the colors that you wear. Everything has a message. To the stones, the crystals that you wear. All of that is a part of the medicine.
That ain't even sound unbelievable. That sounded like what God told us to watch out for. Don't be going after her long eyelashes and her dangles and her colors that she wear for her bedroom is a cesspool of death. Press one. That sound like something like that. Mm-mm. She don't took brown lipstick and made a Press 1.
And so we do head wraps. We adorn our eyes as our
We
ancient
adorn our eyes. That's right. Them adorning of the eyes will lead men to their slaughterhouse.
ones, the shining beings. They we wear our ucha, right? So we can remember to stay in our center, to stay in
Y'all got to remember to stay in y'all center.
our seat of power. And so from that gateway of beauty, we move ourselves from Het Haru into Nebet Het. Nebet Het is the lady of the house, the heavenly realm. And
The
Nebet Het,
lady of the house. Ma'am, there's no woman of the household. There's no woman head of household. See, I told you. This is the whole takeover right here. This is the spiritual basis for every one of you niggas. I told you. I told you. I told you. Just like the Catholic Church. Remove you as the head of household. Replace you with her. She becomes the queen over the matriarch over your family. Press 1. Therefore, we can entice her to destroy your lineage. Facts. And if your son do make it out, he won't be smart enough to figure it out and pass on the heritage of men, because he'll be so feminized by the women that care after him, and you won't be nowhere around. That's how this goes.
has a secret for you. She has a treasure. And that is your intuition.
The book of Enoch warned us of this. T. Anderson, you're absolutely right. The book of Enoch, Brittany just posted Proverbs 7. Let me read that real quick. The book of Enoch talked to you about the fallen angels who taught women how to do entice men. Press 1. And for them to make it seem like it's divine or something. And we all know as men, these are women. We know what the fuck we talking about. We can see. We can see. That's a good point.
One of the
T.
greatest
Anderson.
gifts a woman has is her intuition. So when you actually can go inside and be still enough to ask any question in the universe, because you want to end a cycle and you keep on bumping up into the same conditions, you have to still yourself, go to your meditation, ask the question, and that first that comes through, we all have that intuitive mind. We see that first, but we ignore it often. But in this case, Nebet Het helps you to wake up, awaken that intuitive power, and you begin to see life from a very high, clear place. And then you follow, and you follow, and you start to see that I have wisdom now. I can trust my inner spirit. And so that is the lady of the house in the heavenly realm, Nebet Het. And she wears my colors. My inner spiritual name is Nebet Het, Mut Nebet Het, mother of the spiritual realm.
Oh, she is y'all mother. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is Proverbs 9 verse 12. Verse 13, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat on the high place, in the high place of the city, to call passengers to go right on their ways. Who is simple? Let him turn in hither. And as far as him wondering understanding, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and her guests are in the depths of hell. Press 1. Ooh, the word of God is real. Tazariak, what you playing with them for? We're at war, sir. Press 1. You're high-fiving. Talking about great debate. This is spiritual war at all times. Yeah, you use truth to combat your enemies. Press 1. We up against the mindset of what's controlling Eve and the serpent that dwells in her. The white man that you said is the devil, oh, he don't repented a long time ago. Only thing standing in your way is the serpent queen. Press 1. So this knowledge that our sisters is getting, that's stopping so you can't serve two masters. So as long as they got this in their brains, they won't even understand the blessings of God. They just playing. They got the language of the serpent on their tongue. They got all of this mythical, divine teachings of the serpent infused, and they disguising. They're like Satan. They're disguising the word of God as a cloak. Oh, thank Jesus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As soon as they get away from people, they right back to these candles. Got to get me some a new man. Oh, I need to meet a fucking Pisces. I need to fucking meet a Scorpio. Press one, shoot. Press one. I need to go. I need, and then that turned into, next thing you know, you talking like this, using allurement and beauty to entice good men and lead them to their death. Press one. God Himself has written about you specifically. Forget Satan. Forget him. That old serpent. That ain't even in metaphor. That's simple how he felt about that old serpent, the devil. Okay, but Eve and her transgression and following after these mystery schools and the teachings where Satan told her she will be like. This is exactly. Press one. I tell you what, if the sons of Israel are being genocided, who's helping the government? How are all these black men dying in the street? Press one. This is the truth will set you free. Men.
Is her color. And every gateway has a color, has a stone, has a prayer, has a food, has a breath work. So you'll be learning an array of wonderful tools, over 100 different tools, as you go through your gateways to heal yourself and all your relations. We move ourselves into Ma'at. Ma'at is about the feather. This is the feather, right? This feather is based on a whole nation. And it says that the feather, your heart must become as light as a feather. And that in that lightness, your heart must not hold malice. You say, how in the world? I'm angry at my mother. I'm angry at my father. I'm angry at my exes. I'm angry at my children. I'm angry at the people on the job. You're just angry and you're wounded. So now you're tipping the scale. Ma'at also is about the scales. When your heart is heavy, you get a heart attack. You get a stroke. You get an aneurysm. You get
So all you gotta do is
pain.
Oh, all you gotta do is stress that nigga out. Hurt his heart, control him with love, and then kill him. Press one. Glory to God. They ain't kill a nigga with disease. Most niggas die of this type of shit. Most niggas die of this type of shit. Heart attack, dis-ease, not right at you. Yeah, you dealing with an unclean woman. Press one. Oh yeah. And to label them down. You know, women don't die of that. Men do. Did you hear what I said? Women don't. Men die of everything she just pointed out. That should scare men right there. And you wonder why. You wonder why. Most black men stay far the fuck away. Just want normalcy. They just want to go fishing. They just want to play the game. They just want to. They don't want to be involved in your little secret world of nothing. Press one. That's why I keep God with me. I make sure you know I believe in God. Press one. So if I see anything that look out of and you got all of this and I'm not dealing with no woman that deals with this type of mentality. Something's always wrong with them. I'm always some nigga, something good godly man don't want to deal with. Let the underworld date the underworld. They love each other. They love trauma-based realities where they trauma bonded and fuck up good people's lives when they gonna come back together anyway. Let them destroy each other. Press one. Listen to Proverbs 5. My son, attend unto my wisdom and bow thine ear to my understanding. Okay, my son. Okay, thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drops as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Press one. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as the two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Press one, lest thou should ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable. that thou canst not know them. So that's why you know. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way from her, and keep not nigh the door of her house, lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy laborers be in the house of a stranger. You fucking want to get robbed going over there fucking with that broad, the backdoor queen. The backdoor queen. Oh, you don't know her. That's the problem. First one, you may lose your life. Okay? Because you're not hearkening to the word of God. All the direction, follow the rules. Tupac told you, follow the rules. I know it's hard to understand, but the rules gonna get you through it. Press one. Remove that way, and boom, boom, boom. Look, and thou mourn at the last, and when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. I knew it was a setup. How did I end up here? Press one. Press one. How did I end up when they own you? Oh, how did I let this broad's beauty take me here? How did I be so stupid? Press one, all that I got and was about to do tomorrow and live for, and kids and this one and that one, this broad who cares nothing and just wanted what I had and it ain't even mine. Press one, I ain't even mine. Press one. That's what God, man's instruction is keeping his son from criminal activity and from letting these low bottom ass broads bring you so low that you would forget. Nigga, don't let this honeycomb sweet words of oil, lead you into eternal damnation. Okay, cursing God, you better be like Job and suck it up and keep working. That's what you better do. That's what I did. That's what I do. That's what I'm going to do if it come tomorrow. I ain't going to do nothing but suck it up. Thank God that I'm able to sit down and ponder how I'm going to figure this out, and he going to walk with me through it. Press one. I ain't no failure. Hell no. I was a failure when I was dead. I was a failure, bro. Before God put this in my brain, I ain't know nothing, bro. And I'm not here to convict her or this or that. He just want me to show you the difference in understanding the allegory and the metaphysical and law. What feelings and emotions and wishful thinking and wonderland is, and a sound mind and a sound foundation. So you're not led astray. You're not kidnapped for your little chain, or you're not in a bad situation chasing somebody who believe in the mother divine and the power of the P. Press one, because you can't control your discipline. Press one. That's why God say, get you one. Get you one. Okay? Because 2, 3 get to working against you under this right here. Oh, yeah. You've been on road and wheel like this. I've been leaving everything to them and put you in a box. You'll never wake up. Press one. You won't even die of suffocation. You just be dead, cornered. I don't know, natural causes. He was breathing and he was dead. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, he was coughing. That's all. Oh my God, Taquisha. I was making eggs and this one. They got a whole plot. Press one. You better watch out. Now, the women's mouth is smooth and they fine as hell. You want simple language? God say women is fine as hell, and they will lead men to they straight. Boy, they look good. Boy, the way they be wearing them spandex. That's what the scripture is telling you in English urban format. I'm giving you the English urban Afro-American community version. Yeah, it leads you right into hell chasing that bra right up that street. Everybody that chased her, I ain't never seen them again. And here you go. Press one, here you go. Press one, but she said she loved me. Press one. She told every nigga that said that she loved them. Press one, and they went missing. I don't know what to tell you. Press one. You want to go missing? Press one. Do. Press one. You want to go missing? Get you one. Chill out. You can't handle 2, 3. I know, black men. I know your fantasy. Press one. I'm not saying don't be men. I'm not, bro. What I'm saying is watch yourself. Okay? You be letting this allurement, okay? Because most people who wear this shit is really hiding who they really is, okay? And most real women don't gotta wear all that. every damn day to be seen. Oh my God, watch out. No, they just getting up and like, hey nigga, what up? I'm going up in here take a shower. Hey, what up? Hey, yeah, anyway, what you about to do? You want me to go get some Swishers and some breakfast? What's up? What's up with it? We seen it before. Throw the house shoes on and they gone. This shit ain't real. That's the problem. When I was dead, I thought this shit was real. Not real. And a lot of the disgust I had for black women wasn't real. It was based off an illusion. So, they got to separate. I'm not talking to all brothers and all sisters who even are in, I'm not talking to all, because a lot of us find ourselves in things not knowing where it come from. But when you look back, all of it pulled you away from God. You know what I'm saying? All of it. Got this like, you don't need to deny Christ to say, oh, crystals. Oh, that's just my personal thought on healing and stuff like that. That ain't got nothing to do with this other God belief. You don't got to place that over. You don't got to deny Christ because you want to put a crystal on your wrist or something. What are you doing? That's all I'm saying. And y'all thought y'all had the shoes. That's the problem. Like Neo say, choice. That's the problem. Because you're going to want what you not supposed to have all the time. All the time.
You get vexed when you learn the principles of learning from every relationship. Every relationship is a teacher. When you learn from the
ladies, that when you got too many relationships and you fucking, that mean you don't hoard yourself out and your mama taught you how to sleep around until you got it right, rather than her do her job and uphold her job as to make sure you were married. Like Kevin Samuels was saying, 24, 25, but you were supposed to be scouting. You was down there at Freaknik in Atlanta. Press 1, they destroyed it. Just the males too. But right now we dealing with this. No, they not. The learning lesson is another damaged womb. Press 1, another damaged womb. You feel me? Y'all trying to be like us men, and it's 100 to 10. Okay? It's too many of y'all to be acting like men. Y'all gonna turn yourselves into straight hoes. All of you now to marry and this one and that one. Everybody want to be hoes. Press 1. Like that's what we want. But we like, no, we don't want no hoes. What happened to the press 1? Now y'all confused. I told you they was lying about their body count. And you believed them. Eve, press 1. Now you need to rectify the situation.
Relationship, then you realize it was all a lesson.
No damn.
So you don't have to point the finger out. You can go within, reflect on your lesson, because you have a specific lesson plan why it happened over and over again.
That's why us males be. That's why our relationships be fucked up right here. You ever? I know a lot of y'all been in relationships with. Oh, it's not you. It's my healing. Oh, it's not healed. Oh, we were just supposed to be together as a healing lesson. What the fuck? A healing lesson? And we don't got no idea what the fuck y'all be talking about.
Nothing. Again, and you can end the cycle asking a question after coming out of your healing bath. That we'll be doing our healing baths on the journey.
Healing baths? What's this one?
Out of that healing bath with the answer. And the next thing you know, you end the cycle once and for all. In the pathology, you're a new being. Ma'at, a whole nation was based on that principle, and that principle lives today and it's within. And that feather is not only in the heart, that your heart becomes centered and balanced and in a state of harmony, but also your words. It moves us into the next gateway of Ast. Ast is the great mother. And this seat can be considered a throne, but really the throne is not outside yourself. The throne, my beloveds, is in the Ucha, in your consciousness. Are you able to stay on your throne if somebody yells at you or curses you or tries to put you down? Do you lose your cool? Do you lose your center? Do you lose your peace?
We know black women know damn well all y'all. Oz. They said Oz. Amanda on it. Oz. Oh, we know the Wizard of Oz. Press 1. I'm glad you was listening. I'm glad you was listening. What is it called? Oz. Prison. Oh my goodness. We was all, I love flying around the universe in y'all little metaphysical kingdom. I found out a lot. You guys are the metaphysical prison that my people are in. Oz. Now, in law, we doing the Wizard of Oz. Now I know why we on this metaphysical. Because I've learned that this is black women's God is here. And so let's evaluate the teaching and look what we got here. The black woman and it's got this whole womb thing, this thing that the black community online is like infatuated with. Like black women's dominance over the black man. The mother other thing, and the mother this one. Where's the father this whole time? Where's the father?
Do you lose your power? Because that's what's happening. Do you lose your mind? Do you go crazy? Do you snap
Yes.
and want to get back at somebody? You're losing your power. The more that you can stay in that place of that power, the more prosperity will flow. So that is the gateway of Os. Os also represents the balance between the masculine and the feminine principle. That is left and right brain. The right brain is the feminine principle. The left brain is the masculine principle. When they intertwine, that's the sign of medicine. There's
Shit. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. No. The left hemisphere is the What? I'm dead off of this. Somebody said malarkey.
a oneness within you. And then the relationships that you have outside of yourself, they come into harmony. You come into balance. And you're able to sit on your seat of power because that's what Os represents. Returning to your seat.
I'll be damned if I'm working this hard and you about to sit in your seat of power when it's dinner time. Who gonna have the power then? Me or you? You gonna tell me to wait to make my steak and potatoes and what I put in the freezer for us to make? Press one and you in here sitting around burning what? Talking about you and your mind. Girl, you about to be out. That's what you about to be. Press one. If you don't go in that kitchen, press one. Dinner was supposed to be, you said you was going to get to it. That was before I felt like going in my aunt. The Bible said, you got to make me number one. He's number one. You got to make me number two. Well, I said, I'm in my aunt, and you're disturbing my peace in the 42nd law of my aunt. If you do that, mean you are now under my control, or I will leave you and take everything. Huh? My idea is press one. I'll make my own hamburger. Press one. I'll make my own hamburger. Press one. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Oh my goodness. So when you doing things, just make sure y'all realize what this is. See? You know, and I brought y'all this because you guys, it goes back to who? To who? Who does it go back to? Lord Shiva. Press one. It goes back to Lord Shiva and the deity Lord Queen. Press one. This is what it is. Y'all thought I was playing. We always gonna lead it back into the deity that does the magic of it's an ancient Hindu. Look, press one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's keep it real, you guys. The Kali Ma ancient deity. Press one. You got to know this is the serpent conversation, guys. Okay? Okay? It's a reason why they do this. Press one. Now tell me that ain't her. Press one. In purple. Press one. Tell me that ain't purple. Them ropes around her neck. Press one. I ain't no look at that thing on her eye. Look at them dangles in the earrings. Press one. Yeah, I'm not no fool. And neither are the women. They are tired. They didn't know what the pale this went all the way back to the ancient. Yeah. Yeah. You don't got them, didn't you? Press one. Hit that like button and subscribe. See? See? It's the serpent once again. And they can't defend their God. When they say the black womb and then this one is this one, this God is female male. This is transhuman. This energy of this demon is transhuman. Press one. So they're taking on the characteristics and the colors and all of this that's dealing with the ancient. You see? It's ancient so-called teachings. That's the Muslim logo on the hand. That's the right hand. That's the beast on the forehead and in the right hand. Press one. That's them. The crescent moon. There it is. The secrete off the top of the head. The cobra. Tupac was talking about that must be defeated. Press one. I'm trying to tell you. Kev Rowe. Y'all just became a product of it. And it's sad that a lot of us ain't gonna make it out. But those of you who got an ear will listen. This ain't for everybody. You know, a lot of times I'll be playing and I'll be doing my thing, but this ain't for everybody. This is for those with wisdom. Press one. I don't do this for everybody. Everybody don't really, you know, I don't believe that. A lot of people come here just to try to lead me places and lead me astray and take me here and take me there. But Kev Gills ain't budging. We going where we're supposed to be. I'm not moving no faster or no slower than I do. You know, so it's just about taking time and being able to relay the information. And this is where these spiritual teachings is from. This is why Brother Sanchez was so mad. Why? Because it messes with his divine femininity. The teachings that his mother goddess of the womb taught him. So he don't know the instruction. He's sitting up here trying to use me against Hassan, not knowing we deaded that a long time ago. And even in the recent, we deaded that. You know, but just like his mother would have told him to do, is to try to deceive and lie. And this one, people think Kev just be going at people. No, I got a reason. It's a reason why God put you in my brain. Press one. Look at him, Kev, trying to steal your information that I gave you. Look at this. And trying to get it back to Lord Shiva. Press one, as if they are trying to keep the people mentally enslaved by these old teachings. But now that we will wake you up, press one, see? And you lie in wait for your own snares. See? Now that we know this is nothing but this is how it look. This is how the energy look, and this is their God. This is how it look in human form when it's telling you to deceive you. And by taking this and this on that one, this ain't nothing but Serapis. Every serpent religion come from this. And it's all going to lead back. It's over 3,000 serpent religions out there that's made to mass and make it look like the coming of the Lord. There are many Christs. There's Christian of Christ, this one. There's Serapis Christ, that one. There's the Vicar of Christ, that one. But ain't none of them like he that is to come. Press one. Ain't none of them a shining like that. No, they living through image. Press one. They scared of what they gods even look like. God say he gonna birth his spirit a man and woman. That means he gonna be a handsome, good looking person. Yeah, somebody very attractive and knowledgeable about history and whatever civilization of people he's trying to relate to is gonna come across as some otherworldly shit. Press one. So all this little imagery of Avatar and blue people and love and bounds and spiritual nothingness. Hey, that all comes from the great serpent. So Queen and Four, blessings to you, sister, but your teachings come from that old serpent. Press one, it's not you. It's the knowledge that's inside of you. Press one. So we love our queens. Press one. Yeah, but it's the knowledge in which you guys either know or don't know, but all is in opposition of my father and my God, press one, and my teaching. So I challenge this community to a standoff of knowledge and wisdom to show me their God, to make him present, to show me the prophecies, the redemption phase, or is it just sitting up there believing in metaphysics, in sciences of green teas and lemonade? Press one. Because this is Kali Ma when she mad. Press one, that's the other side. The balance is the good. You don't want to see this blue cobra having around the neck person when she upset. Press one. Oh no, when she upset, just like we know all of our sisters, they turn into Beyonce. Press one, ask every single man in the manosphere. They turn and then all for their heads and they come together and boom, we want to keep them pure. Press one. That's the same creature. It's the same beast. You see? It's the same thing. Y'all just don't know what y'all doing. Coffee and Kush TV. I'll be back. I didn't plan on staying no longer than 2 hours. We on 3 hours. I got Coffee and Kush next. Coffee and Kush TV. We're gonna be talking about Charleston White academic, all of this internet shit that's going on. That's Coffee and Kush late night with the road. That's tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Still in time for the West Coast to be getting off work and still fuck with your boy. Smoke one and take it easy. This ain't no hate. This ain't even no diss. It's really for my class to know the difference of where they get these teachings from and how it all relates back to spiritual wickedness and blindness, like the mother Kaliman, the black Madonna, the crescent moon. All of that goes back to this stuff. You know, Eve taking the bait, and now that power holds no weight. People are beginning to realize, wait a minute, have we been? Yes, you have. You have. And welcome as the waking up phase. I'm able to come down here to the Democratic bungalows and make peace. I'm just telling you what knowledge y'all got is very old. It ain't got nothing to do with your ancestors or nothing. They wasn't blessed by performing these rituals and trying to manipulate God. Y'all are everything God told y'all you bet not be, and you can't serve two masters. You can't serve one man and God at the same time. Coffee and Kush TV. We'll be back. Caro, tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I'm saying? Settle in, it's chill. We ain't got to do not. We're not doing knowledge and wisdom. Well, I'm smart, but we're gonna be just chilling and talking about the things we see on the internet. So, again, see y'all tomorrow in class. Of course, shout out to the people who contributed to this broadcast and my Cash App. We'll be read y'all out later on Coffee and Kush TV. Thank y'all for the support, and as always, family.
Of power.